I thought this was a season of giving and taking and not taking alone. I see you guys. I see you guys. Yay! What is up, guys? Q, why is this podcast so special? Why is this episode so special? Episode 48.
Cause we almost there, man. And we almost there. We almost at the end of the year. We only got so much time, a couple of weeks left to the end of the year. And also it's vacation time.
Vacation time. This is the last episode for the year for us because we're gonna wrap it up for Christmas. And I'm gonna say, "Thou shalt giveth, and thou shalt taketh. If you just taketh, you shall not giveth." That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, man. We gonna come back. It'll technically be still 2022, but next week we're gonna take a week off, man. Christmas week, family time, get some things straightened out with the families and enjoy our time. We need a break. We be going hard, man.
48
Oh,
episodes, bro. We've been going in crazy. I love it though. That's the thing. The only problem with me is I don't know when to stop. And you're my guiding star when it says, "Yo, bro, let's
no,
have a break."
bro. We got to, bro. And plus, truth be told, I'm gonna have a lot going on next week. The week of
Yeah, yeah.
Christmas, next weekend is
Same.
gonna be pretty busy. So, family and parents and kids and all that. So
Oh yeah, yeah. Same here, bro. Like, girlfriend's making Christmas dinner here, so it's going to be important that we kind of get everything ready. I think, obviously, when the time we record is going to be on Christmas Day and New Year's Day. If we record it,
right.
I think we'll be back recording on Christmas Day, which would be fine because we'll probably come back both of us with a hangover.
Well, I mean, oh yeah, we don't need no more hangover errors. Shout out to Mars, bro. He was on me about the last time I was hungover for a podcast. He applauded me, but it's not easy, bro. Sitting here trying to
you
have a
you were
whole
you
two
were
hour conversation while you
you
hungover.
Exactly. You were soldiering through that, bro. You were soldiering through that. But
Yeah,
all I'm going to say is the reason why I started the podcast the way I did is I'm just making sure that people realize that there are people in within this whole space and spectrum that will take the mic and do stuff that is unsightly because at the end of the day, if you say you're here for the community and you're here for people, be here for people. Don't keep taking, don't keep asking. Make sure you give back because at the end of the day, if you're here for the community and you don't detail it in your profile, you're here for the community. Do it.
yeah, man. It's a lot of false advertisement going on out here, and trust me, we vet. Like I think we just talked about it last week or the week before. We
Yeah.
vet people that come at us with requests for assists and alley oops and whatnot. It ain't gonna happen, dog. We gonna
I I
vet you,
I
and
will
you're gonna be stuck by
exactly.
yourself.
Yeah, I will. The thing is, this is the last time we're going to talk about it anyway, because at the end of the day, no bad negative vibes. We try to stay away from bad negative vibes, but we're always gonna come at you, let people know that there are people out here that will take advantage of you, and
Mhm.
there are people out here that will want to will basically always want that same narrative. If you we as people, me and Q, and a lot of people that we know are here for helping each other. Like, bro, the amount of times I've helped people, I don't even list it. Now I forgot I last year 2021 I got a number this year I'm not even counting a number, right? But the thing is I've had people come at me, ask me for assists, and I don't even know them or I don't even talk to them like that, and I'm like, all right, cool. Just because I help people don't mean I'm gonna help you because you came out at me for a certain angle, because at the end of the day I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid.
Yeah,
Let's just put it this simple. So from that spectrum alone, I'm just like, all right, cool. I see you. I see you. I see what you're doing. I hear people. I hear how you hear you guys reaching out to other people, ladies and gentlemen, reaching out to people. I'm gonna always gonna talk. I'm gonna always gonna talk. my mind. And then this is what it's all about. I'm also gonna definitely talk about situations that other people are like. If you reach out to me and I have so many people contact me and talk to me on a regular, and I trust them. And I know that they are good people, and then that's why I've been helped, bro. I had the best assist ever. Shout out to you, bro. Del Roy, shout out to you, bro, because basically you helped me with the lost and founds. That was the best assist ever, bro, like ever.
Yeah,
And he didn't need to do that, so he did. And this is what it's all about. It's about giving and taking. It's a season of giving and taking. You can't just sit here and take and take and take. Nobody wants that fat Santa on their lap.
yeah, man. Listen. I'm not here for your family. You know what I'm saying? We got to be here for our own families, bro. And the people
Yep,
that we consider family may not necessarily be blood. And some of the
yep,
people that we rock with or don't rock with are blood. So you
bro.
got to
Yeah,
draw those
exactly.
lines, man. Like not everybody that is your blood can be considered family and vice versa. I got a lot of people that I have zero relation to other than being humans that I consider brothers and sisters, and those the people that I'm gonna ride for. Listen, man,
Yeah.
I ain't sending no money to no Nigerian prince. All right, that's what y'all need to realize, bro. We're not going
Yeah.
for the scams, bro. Don't jump in my email talking about you a Nigerian prince and however them scams go. I ain't never got one of them emails, but I hear so much about them. It's not
Yeah,
gonna happen.
yeah, yeah. At the end of the day, blood is never thicker than water. You're it's the journey in your life that you makes your family. It might be blood, it might be a stranger, but at the end of the day, no race, no color, no creed. That's how I look at it. You give everybody a fair chance, and eventually, when you give enough people a fair chance, they do hang themselves. In a
Yeah,
literal sense, not in a physical sense. So it's given me a notion of how to maneuver in this spectrum. And I would say when I first started, I was probably naive and I trusted a lot of people that I shouldn't have trusted, and those people no longer vacate my space. And the people I surround myself with are good people, and the people I talk to are good people, and I know and respect them. And I've 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 had situations where somebody's reached out to me that's or talks on a regular to me, and they missed out on the sneaker and they couldn't get it, and I will go. I have my shoes on, my J's on my feet, bang, I'm out the door, and I'm hunting and I'm hunting and I'm going and I'm going. That's the energy I bring, right? And when people see that, they're like, all right, cool. Let me take advantage of that. Now
yeah,
I'm not
it's the
stupid.
it's the
I'm
Birdman hand rub, bro.
yeah,
They
yeah.
they be
Don't
plotting.
I ain't got a Birdman on top of me. I might be Little Wayne of this thing. I ain't not got a Birdman. I'm a free independent shit. I will literally do what I need to do, because at the end of the day, I will hunt. I will hunt. I will do my utmost for people I talk to on a regular and respect. And that's all I'm saying. So
Yeah,
don't reach out to me if you don't talk to me on a regular. That's all I'm saying. But
and
if you
and
do,
don't
if you
start
talk to
talking
me,
to me on the regular just to get close to me. Like
yeah,
we do genuine connections over here, bro. So
yeah.
if you don't rock with me, if you don't support me, just out of sheer genuine emotion, like yeah, I like this dude, he seemed cool, whatever. Don't because you're gonna get found out, bro.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. There's only fake people can only be fake for so long before their lies catch up to them,
Yeah,
and that's what this is why I sit in the background, and I'm like, okay, let's see what happens here, and I won't say anything. And you know how the trip and fall, you see that constantly, and you're like, all right, cool, I see you, I see you,
yeah,
I see you.
yeah, man. But anyway, y'all make sure
Underline that negative,
on
negative.
that note, do follow us on IG 808 Kicks ATL Love Kicks Custom. Follow TJ on TikTok. I'm not active on TikTok. It's a little bit too much for me.
Oh,
But
bro, over 2K. No, you know what? This is the difference between Instagram and TikTok. Instagram has become reverse, like negative reverse, because basically all of a sudden, like, it's no longer the platform to be on. TikTok, bro. I started TikTok years ago, and I was just doing little things with shoes and showcasing, and I wasn't. This is even before I started doing Instagram lives and stuff like that, and I just stopped it because it wasn't getting me nowhere. But then all of a sudden, I started it back up, probably when Alex, shout out to Alex, probably when Alex said, "Get on it, bro, get on it, just get on it, just do this and this." There must have been like September time. In the space of September time, I've overtaken my Instagram. I'm on like 2.1k followers. I think if I carry on the spectrum I'm going on, I probably will be in excess of 10k followers by the end of
Yeah,
next year.
TikTok for us in the US in particular, I don't know if it was like that for y'all over there. It was getting a lot of bad publicity
Oh yeah, yeah.
in the political
It's still good.
space. So I think that's what kept a lot of it didn't necessarily keep me off of it, but I didn't need another social platform. I'm good with YouTube and Instagram, but
Yep.
do make sure y'all go follow TJ on TikTok. Make sure y'all follow subscribe to both our channels on YouTube, and we're gonna have more and more coming all the time.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And watch out for the Shudo podcast TikTok because now I'm on leave. I'm gonna strategically work to get to where we need to be, like in terms of the TikTok. And on that note, guys, if you're listening to us, please do come follow us on the social channels, and you'll be glad to know that in my time away from my 9 to 5, I'll be definitely putting all the audio stuff onto all the audio platforms, and that's coming really soon. So you'll be able to listen to us, and if you are listening to us, come and join us on YouTube. Come and join us on TikTok. Come and join us on Instagram. That is Love Kick Customs and 808 Kicks ATO. We're always, like I said, down for conversation, down to help people out. Like my TikTok's more or less a region of where you can kind of come and find out what releases are coming, what shock drops are coming, what information is coming, how to cop releases, where to maneuver, what's in the shops. That's what the TikTok's about, and that's like a guide to you guys to actually kind of come and see. Oh, okay, cool. This is coming, or this is coming out next year, or this is coming soon, or this is where I need to put my raffles in. All of that stuff is on there, so you just come.
We do release videos monthly.
Yeah,
So and we do I do want to say this. Sometimes dates get switched around. We don't control dates.
yeah,
Sometimes releases that are unexpected happen in the month that we already looked at upcoming releases. We can't see them coming for whatever reason. So stuff will pop up all the time. We are not the encyclopedia of sneakers. We just try to give all the information that we have to our viewers and supporters. So always keep that
exactly.
in mind when we do our upcoming sneaker videos. More than likely, there will be more sneakers, and sometimes the dates do change.
Exactly. Like we got the Cardinal Sevens here like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
And
and we
you
just got
guys
them
got
today.
you just got the card yeah, Cardinals. Oh, if you guys are listening to this, that was on the 17th of December. So yeah, and you haven't even got a Gore-Tex 5, and that's
I
coming
think
out
it
the
might be
31st.
I was about to say I was thinking it might be Euro exclusive, but it's still not
No,
popping up on calendars like that.
no, it's from what I'm hearing, it's the 31st of December.
And
From what I'm hearing.
since it released over there, people stopped talking about it in general.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
some people are still looking for it. Shout out to those. I'm not necessarily looking for it because it's a women's and it's a half size too small for me. I can't Jordan 5 fits me like a glove. If I go a half size down, it'll be like trying to wear heels. So I'm not looking forward to that release.
I'm gonna say this sneaker right here is gorgeous. This Gore-Tex 5
No,
is
it's fine.
absolutely
The
gorgeous.
PE branded. I wish it had Nike Air on the back, but the
Yeah,
PE
yeah, yeah.
23 on the side is dope. The red shark teeth.
Bro,
Like
the other side. I need to have a full clean on my room. I've got like more than 20 plus sneakers that I've worn. I've not even cleaned, so that'll be one of my tasks for two to do. But yeah, I love the fact that it's got Gore-Tex on the side of this. It's such a unique sneaker, and bro, I didn't know how much this blew up on the actual sneaker on the actual YouTube video. This sneaker review got
no,
like
it's hot.
six
Once again,
over
like we were just talking about. You over 6K.
over 6k reviews, bro. Over 6k.
It's
The
because
amount of
we don't have it over here. And
yeah, yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
are anticipating that shoe so much because it's wintertime. that Gore-Tex, is waterproof and all that. So it's a great sneaker. I mean, it's winterized, but it's more than winterized. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I think the Gore-Tex material on that sneaker makes it so dope. Like for me personally, that is such a winter sneaker. And when we like, it's ironic that to be honest, they got almost 100 likes. That got almost 45. It's got 45 comments, over 6,000 views. That's just crazy for a Jordan 5. And we Jordan 5s don't get as much love as they do, but that
Nah.
is absolutely crazy for
I
Jordan
think
5.
that's
And then
about
you
to
can tell.
change though. We're gonna talk about a matter of fact, let's get into that first. On the quick strikes. Because
Quick strikes.
I think that's gonna change a
Quick
little bit
strikes, bro. Yeah. Go on, bro. Go on. So
because we
is this a surprise me thing that you're gonna
no
show
no
me?
no 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 no. I got something else for that.
Okay. Quick strike. Quick strike.
Spring 2023 lineup has been announced. A lot of the pairs are already on the sneakers app, where you can hit that notify button.
What
First up,
in the US?
yeah, we got them already loaded. A lot of them loaded, not all of them, but a lot of them are loaded.
We and by the way, if you haven't checked the video, we are actually dropped a video this Sunday. Go and check that out because we just discuss a bit more in depth for what we think about this sneaker. So this is a bit of a quick strike. We're gonna run through the summer releases. So show us this magic, bro. Show us this magic, amazing sneakers we're gonna get next year.
So this pine green three pine green Jordan 2. Let me pull up sneakers because we got the dates. I'm not really looking forward to this, and y'all know, if y'all know me, y'all know I rock with Jordan 2s. I'm not really looking forward to this pine green 2.
But
February
did you
3rd.
February 3rd? Well, okay. I'm gonna say, did you see the strategy? Like we mentioned this earlier in the earlier episodes of the podcast, early when we started doing this, the strategies that Jordan Brand does.
Yeah,
They released the collaborations, bang, 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 bang. How many collaboration two did we see this year? A lot of collaborations too. We saw
yeah, we
before
saw three: the J
we saw
Balvin, the Union, the Alma Mater.
we saw the Mason Chateau Rogue as well,
Mason
and
Chateau, so that's four.
yeah, exactly. And also the year before we saw the off white two lows.
Actually, we got to count three more because the the 218
Two
lows,
to 18, exactly, bro.
the
You saw
shelf life, and I can't
exactly, bro.
remember the name of the other one. So we've seen 7 collabs on Jordan 2s in 2022.
Yeah.
So we called it big cap. We knew what was going on. They was trying to hype up the silhouette, which I don't mind because I'm a 2 guy. But
Yeah.
I this pine green 2 I don't necessarily need, but anybody
And
that's on it February 3rd is the date
and
it's showing up.
the next strategy that is releasing general releases. So I'm gonna without giving it away, and I'm gonna give it away slightly. I think there's like 3 or 4 GRs coming out next year for twos. If
Yeah,
correct me if I'm
we
wrong.
we got Chicago's coming on the 30th. I'm going in for those. It's
Yep.
labeled OG, but it's not quite OG because it doesn't have the piping. Like
Yep.
this 2 halves has, it doesn't
I'm
have the piping on it, but I'm
am I
still going for it.
am I the only one that actually likes this pine green too? I
But you
actually think
don't
this is dope.
you going for it?
No, but like, bro, I
Yeah, all
don't.
right. Well, we ain't I don't want to hear that.
Look, I'm gonna look. I can appreciate a sneaker without buying the sneaker. I'm gonna say that because, like me, from a sneaker enthusiast, I won't like. I don't do dunks.
Have you ever put 2s on your feet?
No, no.
I don't want to have this conversation with you then.
All right, cool. I do like. I do. I'm gonna say I do like the color blocking of that
If
pine
you
green
like
too.
ones, bro, you will like 2s on feet. Trust me. They are a little more bulky than ones, but 2s just feel so good. To me, 2s feel
I'm
really, really good.
I'm gonna say one thing to you, bro. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole and buy another silhouette that I don't really shouldn't be doing.
As you we shoe dogs. That's the point. Anyway,
Yeah, look, I'll be sniffing for a little while, then all of a sudden I'll be like, okay, cool, I'm gonna bite.
anyway.
And when I bite, you know what happened with the trainers, bro? The air
You don't
trainers.
have to
You
get
see what?
every single one, though. You don't have to get every single one. I like Vapor Max. I only got 2 Vapor Max in my collection. I'm not good. I love most Vapor Max that release. but I'm not buying every single Vapor Max. I only
Yeah,
go
yeah, yeah,
for the
true,
ones that I really feel like I really need.
true,
But
true, true, true,
next
true.
on the spring calendar, you like these the Jordan 4 Craft. I don't care for these.
I I say I think I think when we get them in hand, the quality might be dope. That's what I'm looking forward to. But I've got one thing that shout out to the bro Scott Simpson. One thing that I missed on the sneakers live, which I slept on, because I was too tired. The netting ain't the netting. That's actually suede. There is no netting on there.
That's fine. Look,
But I do like the aged look on the eye on the basketball eyelets, bro.
I just don't like the construction of it. I mean, the materials do look very premium. Look like suede
Yeah,
nubuck combination. We got the nubuck wings instead of the plastic wings on the fours that we normally
yeah, yeah.
get. They look fine as far as
I,
the color, as far as the materials go. They look fine, but the color blocking, I'm good on it. Like I don't need
will
another gray four.
will I swap this for my cool grey 4? Nope. Because I got double up for the cool grey 4. But will I appreciate it? Probably. I want to see it in hand. Like that's the thing. I want to see it in hand. I want to touch it. I want to feel it. I want to see if I really do feel the same way if I see it in hand. And
I
this is
need
why I'm leaving
I
that
need to like
to my
both, bro. I just need to like both.
yeah.
Color and materials.
I respect that. I respect that. Bro, move on swiftly. Just move on swiftly. Nobody wants to
UNC
see this.
5, UNC 5.
Shh,
Next.
shh. Next,
UNC
next,
5.
please.
Next.
Ching! Next, please.
Aqua 5.
You know what? I'm conflicted.
January 21st. You got till January 21st to make your decision. And like
I'm conflicted. I'm
they,
conflicted on this one.
these may or may not come out in the UK before they come out in the US. So you got until mid to late January to make your decision.
The
These are
reason
hard.
why reason why I'm conflicted with this is every single picture I see is slightly different.
I don't care if because this is the official picture right here. This is the
Yeah.
official image. It's loaded on sneakers January 21st. This is the same thing that they showing on sneakers. If 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 I buy this shoe, I got to get rid of my Racer Blues, and I don't know if I want to get rid of the Racer Blues because it's the only black suede 5 that I got.
I'm gonna say this is exactly what was in my mind. I have the
Yeah.
Racer Blue fives. I'm like, I like the Racer Blue fives. Do I need the Aqua fives? That's what's going in my mind, and this is what's got me conflicted because I just love that yellow shark teeth, bro.
Hey, we ain't got a deep dive on it. We ain't got a deep
No,
dive because we gonna be we got a little minute. We got a month, less than a little over a month to make a
yeah,
decision on that.
but
Bruh, a Jordan 6 cool gray. This is first of all, we just got the Midnight Navy sixes. I would sooner call the Midnight Navy 6 a cool grade than this right here. I don't this is like a gray carmine. I don't want this. I don't need this. I'm not going for this. I'm sleeping on this. I don't care
yeah,
what the
yeah.
materials do. The
I have the
the the
same energy.
the new
I
buck
have
can
this.
be great. The leather can be great. I don't care about this shit.
Like I'm gonna definitely say this. If you like the cool grade if you like the cool grade 6, I'm gonna say what was that? Was it the flight sixes?
Flight. You talking about the flight suit, the green one?
No. There was a Concorde 6 that was dope. And there was a flight 20. Was it flight 23 6 as well? Am I getting am I getting the name to it wrong? It had some infrared vibes on it and stuff like that. Let me try
Oh,
and look for this.
the Tinker branded one.
Yeah, the Tinkerbell one.
We
That
call it the Tinker 6 over here.
okay, cool. I think it's a Tinker 6. I don't know why I called it a flight
White,
23 6.
gray, orange, purple.
Yeah. And I would say the
International flight.
that's the one in the international flight. I'm gonna pull this picture up because I think this one is harder. Let me just quickly pull this up, bro.
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree with you on
this is
that.
hard. That's harder. That's way more harder than that cool grade 6. This is a cool grade
Yeah.
6.
I
This is a
agree
cool
with you
grade
on
six.
that. I agree with you on that. This
And
this
you know what?
this
I
Tinker
slept on this.
Six, I did too, and it went on sale here. This was pre-pandemic. I saw this shoe several times on the shelf. And I just didn't. I for whatever reason I didn't go for it. There's also International Flight 5, International Flight 12s.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
So that Tinker Six to me, what this is the reason why when you grow up as a sneakerhead, right? Forget the hype. Forget the hype. Forget the fact that people go for hype and all of that stuff and buy stuff and then sneakers sleep and stuff like that. But what actually changed me as a sneakerhead through my time as picking up sneakers is when I saw that sneaker on somebody's feet, and when I double took and I looked at them twice, I instantly knew I had to change the way I think about sneakers. Instantly knew because I slept on that, and then when I saw it in somebody's feet, I was like, "That's dope. That's actually dope."
yeah,
And
I've seen it on feet a few times. Is not to be slept on.
exactly. Next up, and this is what the cool grade six for me. Nah, nah.
Nah, this 14, this is a women's 14, metallic silver, um, March the 3rd. This is a dope 14 right here. It's a
Okay,
14 low.
silvered out, all silvered out.
The materials on this right here, I'm a little afraid of, but for my foot, from my personal experience with 14s, they don't crease. My foot, the way my foot is made, don't crease 14s. But I would
Yeah.
be afraid of creases with this metallic paint. But these hard, bro.
Has it
I
got
really
Has
like
it got
these.
satin up? Has it got a satin upper? Because it looks like from the pictures, it looks like he's got satin
It
upper.
does look satin. I can't really tell from looking at the official pictures on sneakers, but these are cool. I like these. They real shiny, flashy. Women's release. I already got a request for a dude that can't fit women's shoes on these. He actually like he gonna be like a whole full size too big for these.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I like these though.
How did
180 retail March the 3rd on these.
next up, bro? Next up, what's up? Next up? I know
Next,
that. I know that's not the only thing. There's a whole load more. We're go and tune into our video on Sunday because Q is going to put up a video and hope I'm going to put up a video at the same time. Go and check it out. There's
there
loads more releases. Loads more releases.
there are three other sneakers that I don't have the pictures for right now, but the True Blue Jordan 1, I need that.
Woo!
I need that on
Woo!
January the
Oh no, no.
14th.
I'm Ric Flairing this. Woo! That's
That
dope,
that
bro.
that True Blue 1 will be my first attempt of 2023. Um 180 retail on the 14th. There's also the Dunk on Mars, which we talked about on a previous episode.
Yep.
Is also on the 14th for 200. It's a women's exclusive. I got Raging Bull, so I don't need that.
Yep.
But we talked about earlier this year the alternate Laney
Yep. 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 Yep.
is also a women's exclusive. However, it's coming in
Extended
extended
size,
size.
bro. Yes.
It did not
Yes.
come out the way exactly the way to. This is the closest
We're gonna
release.
see to that lady. Yep.
The mock-up had the Wings logo yellow, and it had I think it had a white tongue tag or either blue and yellow tongue tag. This one will have a black and red tongue tag and
Yep.
a
Yep. Yep.
black Wings logo. February 17th is 3 days before my birthday. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, bro, some heat coming up this springtime. Bro, we haven't talked. I'm gonna. If you haven't watched the video already, go and check the video out. It was out this Sunday, but we're gonna talk about a crafted fives. That bro, let's talk about. There's loads of other Jordan 2s we'll be talking about because we're gonna that video is generically talking about sneakers for 2023 or what we're gonna think is gonna come out, and we might be a little segment right at the end giving you insight into what we actually think will come out next year that's not on that list as well. So go and check that out. But on top of that, bro, I'm gonna say one thing: crafted. That's the new word for next year.
Yeah,
Crafted.
crafted. We got a couple crafteds this year. Patchwork crafted, I think, is gonna be nice themes moving forward for Jordan, along with remastered and reimagined.
Yeah.
We've seen remastered and reimagined come into the fold, but patchwork and also crafted have now emerged as
Yeah.
far as
So
a retro
so
line concerned.
let's make a little list because Nike keep doing this. 85, the 85. That's a range, right? Crafted, remastered, reimagined. What's the other ones?
Patchwork,
Patchwork, bro. They like keep lining them up, keep lining up because we also got the Zoom comforts, all of that range.
yeah,
That's a totally separate range. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like literally, rebrand it and like it's almost like we don't give you a retro anymore, like the same retros that you got back in the day. Let's put a spin to it. We got the whole age look as well because that's a whole new thing as well. Cell
yeah,
look, that was a whole new thing. That predominantly, it's like I said, strategies are strategies. When you look at when everybody was doing the age effect on sneakers, Nike jumped on it and then said, "All right, cool, let's just do this. Let's put some sale onto our sneakers." And all of a sudden, the Gym Reds was probably the first time I saw sale on a Jordan One, or it probably slightly before that, maybe potentially. But then like 2, 3, 4 years down the line, we've actually got a full sneaker
yeah.
like the lost and found because
Mocha's
that's the
bloodlines,
exactly. That's a
Visionaire.
touch. Yeah, exactly that, bro. That's a touch in the ocean to say, I'm gonna give you this a couple of years before, but I'm gonna make this a new thing. Like I want to make this something that's predominantly we release. Like you said, Mocha's being a more of a privilege, like more of a like hype release because that was like okay,
Yeah,
cool. We did it with the Gym Reds. Let's do it with other sneakers. Bang, 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 bang. And all of a sudden, people were buying it because people. It's like almost like I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this like this because this is the most sense it's gonna make to a lot of people. It's like when you can't get your little kid, if you have kids there, when you can't get your baby to eat broccoli, you mix it with something until they get used to it. And then when they get used to it, you can feed them broccoli. Exactly the same tactics that Nike and all the other brands do to us. They introduce it slightly. And then you are all right, cool. I want to see how this is, and you start liking it. Then they introduce it and more and more and more, and all of a sudden you're buying a lost and found reimagination or a lost
yo,
and found self. You see what I'm
Mary
saying?
Poppins said it best, bro. A spoonful of sugar
Full of
help the
sugar.
medicine go down.
Exactly, bro. You hit the
Speaking
nail on the
of,
head.
speaking of bringing something back, I'm so excited for this. Um, yo, Jordan 23
It's a crafted, yeah.
retro
It's a
year
crafted,
of
yeah.
the rabbit.
It's a
No,
cra- I
it's the
thought this
year of
was
the rabbit.
okay, cool. I thought this was the 23 crafted. Where did I see the 23 crafted now? No, you might be right. I might be thinking about something else. Don't worry, no, carry on, bro.
So they doing a year of the rabbit collection. We saw there's also a Jordan 1 low OG year of the rabbit. Goodness
Ooh,
gracious. I don't like the laces, but I get it because they got
I
like
understand it, bro. I'm gonna say
no, this
that's what.
23, bro.
Yo. Like, you know what? We were all like, I'm gonna call people out now. I'm gonna call people out. I'm gonna tell it like it is. Everybody was fed up of the 1 to 14 range, and they were and a lot of people were saying, we want to see more range outside the 1 to 14 Jordan brand range. Now they're giving you a 23. Now they're giving you something different.
I want this. I want this Jordan 23 year of the rabbit, bro. And I don't like all white sneakers. Y'all know this about me. I only got like 2 or 3 majority white sneakers in my. I
Unfor-
want this, bro.
Unfortunately, I believe it's gonna be limited because the Jordan 1 year the rabbit, I've heard the stock levels ridiculously small, bro.
And the thing about this, because I got a Chinese New Year 5 low. I got
Yeah.
like the Clot 5 Low and certain pairs, what whether it's the stock number or it's the demand, they kind of either they sit hard or they go very fast and you never see them again. You never see a restock. You rarely see people with them on foot, which is the bad part. Like if they limit it and they just go fast and you see people wearing them, which is kind of an oxymoron when you think about, okay, it's limited. There's only a certain number of them, and it's not like everybody that copped them live in Atlanta. You
Yep,
know what I'm
yep, yep, yep.
saying? Like I've only seen Sashiko 4s on feet once, and I have a pair. So
You know,
I imagine that people see me wear mine, and they like, I've never seen those on feet before.
you know what this release is gonna be like. I'm gonna tell you exactly what this release is gonna be like. This is gonna be like the Jordan 16 CEO. If you know that, if you remember a while back, the Jordan 16 CEO, when he was that shoe was kind of like the sneaker that kind of dedicated the CEO role that Michael Jordan took with the Wizards.
Yeah,
Right, that sneaker was designed for that. This is gonna do something similar. Is it gonna come? It's gonna go. It's gonna vanish.
it's
Literally,
like
that's
the Westbrook pack, the Westbrook Converse pack.
yeah, 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 yeah.
You don't see that shoe. I was just talking about the Jordan 5 Low wings. You don't see that shoe. The Jordan 5 Low Chinese New, and I keep going to Jordan 5 Low because it's the awkward silhouette. The Trophy Room 16. I've never seen anybody with the Trophy Room 16 on feet. That is a dope shoe.
Yeah. And like some of the very really exclusive sneakers, like the Westbrook sneak. I do. I was in the
It was a
Westbrook.
pack.
Yeah, but
It was it
there was
was a
another.
23 and a Chuck Taylor.
Yeah, I remember that, but also I also remember the. I'll tell you what's hard at this moment in time.
Or was it a 16 and a Chuck Taylor? I can't remember.
Probably. I don't remember it myself, but I'm gonna try and pull up something else. Remember the Westbrook Jordan 30 MVP.
Yeah.
That that you don't see a lot.
The
That's
Westbrook
one.
10s. The Westbrook 10s too. You don't see that. I've only seen the Westbrook 10s maybe twice since they released on feet.
Actually, sorry, it's not a 30. It's 31. I do forget they didn't do the. They skipped it and made it a 31 instead. But like the 30, I'm gonna share this because this is such an epic sneaker. Such an epic sneaker. To me personally, I would love to have this in my rotation, but unfortunately, I don't think I will have a chance to. But look at that, bro. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That sneaker is crazy, bro.
And 31s I think are a little bit slept on because it was a hoop shoe.
Yep. No,
Like
no. I would wear that casually because I think the 31 they need to do a rerun of the 31 and I will pick them up. I will pick
yeah,
them up.
I think a lot of people would. Because the 31 was a very popular silhouette amongst hoopers. I've only seen a few people do 31s casually, but it's a shoe you rock with sweats
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and,
Then
and track suits and whatnot.
and bro, like there's so many good 31. And it was if you don't know the meaning behind the 31, 31 was kind of the inspiration or the remastered. Like we come to a point where we're gonna go back to the old silhouettes and actually take something from the one
Yeah,
and actually remaster it to make it to like a proto, like what they do with
yeah.
the Kobe's. This is the Proto 31, but it's based on the one. Then they did the 32, which is based on the two. They did the 33, which is based on
I
more
love the
like with the
33. To the
yeah,
OG colorway of the Jordan 33, bro. I still want that shoe right now. I should have bought them. I saw them in Vegas in 2018. They were sitting on the shelf, available, had my size. The
yeah,
dude in the Vegas mall, I can't remember the name of the mall. He was trying to he damn near jumped on my back and pushed me down and made me try it on. He was he was trying so hard to make the sale because they were sitting, and now I regret not buying that 30 because it didn't. I didn't feel like it would play well with my style, but I just
yeah.
like the way it looks so much, bro. I should have copped it because now I regret it. I would have found a way to make it look right.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pull up I'm gonna pull up the 32 for you. The 32, the 32 is dope, right? I'm gonna tell you a little secret, bro. I'll tell you a little secret that you probably don't know. I actually have that sneaker in my rotation.
and you ain't wearing it.
Not yet, not yet. I've worn it, I've worn it, but I don't bring it out a lot. What are you talking? What's
Yellow card for you,
this?
sir.
I've also got the MJ Day as well.
A yellow card for you for two reasons. It should be a red card because you got two penalties on one topic. You got two penalties, okay? Because you have this shoe. It's what, 3 going on 4 years old now?
I worn it, bro, though,
I ain't seen it, and you don't talk about it.
because
And
because it's undercover heat, bro.
and you got 32s, but you won't buy a two.
Bro,
I don't want to
it's
hear
a
it, bro.
different yo.
I don't want to hear it, bro.
All right, cool, cool. I'll take that on the chin. I'll take that on the chin, bro.
Yeah, we know it's different. We know, yeah, it's different. Like, but it's inspired. The 32 is a
It's
direct
inspired by the
collision,
two, yeah.
inspired by the two. You can
And you
see
know
the
what?
Jordan 2 in the 32.
Exactly, but you know what? The amazing thing behind the re retro, the prototyping that they're doing with this actual sneaker is the fact that they wanted to extend the Jordan brand life for the sneaker because they know the old tech is outdated, so they have to redo the tech in the sneaker
Yeah,
and make it a bit more baller, like, for people that want to actually grab it and ball in the sneaker, that they
yeah,
can actually use it. So that to me is just amazing because they continuing that line, but not only continuing it, making it better and better and better. Because we know with the Jordan 1 they was gonna do the Jordan 1 React, where they were gonna put React on the Jordan 1 to make it a bit more comfortable
yeah.
for more casual. And then obviously they did that. There you go, bro. And then obviously from that they actually made the Zoom tech that actually has full zoom on the Jordan 1 and the Zoom comforts,
Which
all
is
of that stuff,
better.
which is better. But like nobody, like if you're a like if you're a Jordan guy, I was expecting from my perspective, I was expecting the Jordan 1 Chicago, Jordan 1 Bread with that Zoom tech, and just to actually just really look like the Jordan 1 OG, but with the tech in it. And that's what I was expecting, but obviously that didn't happen.
But what they did with the fearless zoom, the iridescent zoom, the Zen green, they gave it the zoom insole like a SB.
Hmm.
They should have they should not should have because there's still time. They should just give us zoom insoles with
Yeah,
normal Jordan 1 silhouette.
and this is exactly what I'm saying. This is what I was expecting.
Yeah.
This is what I was expecting to see. That tech was hidden but still there, but still gave it to you on a regular Jordan 1. And did they have this dream cell insole now, which kind of
Not the
increases the
dream cell.
comfortability.
The dream cell is better than the old blue,
Polyurethane, yeah,
but the new polyurethane that they're giving us recently is not in every retro, but the polyurethane, the white polyurethane insoles that they're giving us, like that's in the
yeah,
Reimagine 3 in Chicago,
yeah,
that's what we want.
yeah,
That's what we
exactly,
need. If not the Zoom insole that they
yeah,
gave us with the Zen green, the iridescent, and
and
racial blue.
that's what I was expecting. That's exactly what I was expecting to see because basically from what I was hearing, this is going way back. And if you knew what was happening way back, because we like, bro, we're people that we are people sneakerheads that actually put our ear to the ground and listen to exactly what might be coming, what's coming, and what we might see in the next couple of years. And that's when with all the conversations with that React model, I thought was going to kind of come into a point where we was going to see the comfortability for Jordan 1 increase. But I don't know if they could do that because we're seeing like, obviously the polyurethane insoles and we're seeing the Dream Cell insoles, which are increasing the comfortability of a sneaker for Jordan 1, but it's not still not going to be as comfortable as a Zoom Comfort or Zoom or
Yeah,
anything that they have going forwards because you still want to go back to the old tech because that's the nostalgia of the sneaker. And
and
let's and,
and
and
I,
maybe.
I have both. I have a pair of the Zoom Comforts, and I have the Zen Green High OG Zoom, and they are
Yeah.
both way more comfortable than
We
normal
need to
Jordan
see.
ones.
We need to see from you, bro, a video comparing the Zoom Comfort, and the Zoom React, and just give your opinions on it. We need to see that video, bro.
Well, the issue with the Reacts is they took the silhouette to a different place, and that's what didn't land. The
Yeah,
comfort now, this Ghetto Gastro Jordan 1 Zoom Low was part of the Fearless pack a couple years back. I love this sneaker because of the color blocking. The silhouette, if this silhouette in the different colorways do nothing for me.
yeah,
This black, red, and green, I love, and I also appreciate Ghetto Gastro.
yep, yep.
So that's why I love this sneaker for multiple reasons. But the other Jordan 1 Reacts, I do not like at all, bro.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can understand that.
And they did a
It's
Chicago-ish colorway with the Zoom, not Zoom, the Jordan 1 React High. It's just ugly.
let's put it this way. This is why when you look at the strategy or any strategy, they'll leak a couple of things, leak a couple of models, make it happen, and if it doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. They'll move on, and this is why we've seen a lot
Yeah,
more of.
it's comfortable, but it just don't look good to a lot of people.
So moving swiftly on, because if you want to see more of those releases, go and look at our YouTube video. But coming up to the next subject on Quick Strike, bro, let's talk about some of the shock drops that we saw on the sneakers live, because we saw a lot of shock drops. If you,
You
I'm
saw
gonna give. Hey,
we didn't see them here. Y'all
no,
saw them
no.
in the UK.
I think there was a couple
No,
shock drops in the US as well. I heard Orange Magma got shock dropped on the sneakers live.
talking about the Air Max One.
Air Max One.
That
So
shoe is
so
that shoe came out this morning and is currently sitting.
yeah, same here. But I kind of was able to cop one for the bro Dell, because basically
It's dope.
he yeah, it's dope. In hand, it's dope. Reviews coming out this Thursday, guys. So have a look at it. Have a look out for it. But yeah, the Orange Magma got shot dropped in the US. The Chicago 2 got shot dropped in the UK. The Certified Lover Boys got shot dropped as well as the Lobsters as well, because that all got shot dropped. So one word of advice for you guys: that if you have a sneakers account, you need to make sure you look at these lives, because there will be shock dropping a lot of stuff going forward. So pay attention to those sneaker lives. Make sure you're on it. Make sure you kind of are able to cop these shock drops, because I think the Chicago 2 will be a bit harder to get. I don't think a lot of stock came out. Not a lot of people got them. The lobsters, a lot. I've seen a couple of people get them, which was great. The certified lover boy, Air Force One, that got shot dropped. I know Scott's got it. It's a dope sneaker. Like in terms of what, in terms of comfortability, in terms of the materials, and even though it's got heart shapes at the bottom, they kind of aren't as defined as I was expecting them to see, but it's still got that little vibe to it. Certified lover boy on the lateral, air on the medial, on the on the insole, or not insole, in the midsole.
Midsole.
So yeah. Yeah, dope sneaker. So yeah, guys, watch out for the shock drops. Definitely watch out for the shock drops. Watch out for the sneakers lives. Just pay attention, interact. But yeah, that's it. Really,
Yeah,
shock drop season.
we had over 500,000 viewers. I got in it late because I was still at work. I was currently on the road doing an hour plus drive to get back to Atlanta. Um, so I missed a lot of it because I was focused on the road, and I got on the road before 2 o'clock, which was the
Yep.
time that it began to air, and I was like 30 minutes late. But I didn't. When I found out, I didn't miss because I was expecting them to shot drop the twos here, but they didn't. So I wasn't too mad about it. That was the only shoe that I was looking forward to them dropping. And
Hmm.
yeah, I mean they showed the spring lineup. We had already seen it at that point, so I would have only been tuning in to catch the Chicago 2 shock drop.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
But
But
y'all
yeah,
ended up getting it over there. So shout out to everybody that was able to cop.
exactly. And by the way, I'm just gonna say I did forget. I did forget. How the hell did I forget? Thank you, bro, for the Rebellionaire.
You keep saying that, bro. Like, what you mean? What I
The two
I
best
would have
assists this
felt
year.
I would have felt wrong because at the time the Rebellionaire was going for quite a bit of
Stupid,
money
stupid
still.
numbers. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Now the numbers went down um, a lot from the early pairs because they were going for like 600-700 early
yeah, yeah.
pairs, but retail assists, bro. Like I
Yeah.
know you wanted it, and I had two pairs, so yeah,
And by the way, for our first episode in the new year will be our discussion or our topics for sneakers of the year, most slept on sneakers this year, most overhyped sneakers this year. Don't worry, there's more topics coming, but I'm gonna put the Rebellionaire in that range where it's one of the slept on sneakers this year.
I wouldn't do that.
100%.
It's well, I'm just gonna do my top 10, and the rest will fall where they fall.
I think I think in terms of the podcast, we're gonna put those categories
No,
together
no, no.
for that.
Yeah. I'm not dismissing the categories, but
Yeah.
wherever if a lot of the shoes that are in my top 10 will be in other categories as well. Is
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying.
We're not going to reveal our top 10 in that
Because we
sneakers
don't
like
we don't do hype like
no.
and I'm sticking with pairs that I have in hand as far as my top 10. My top 10 won't be stuff that I didn't buy.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Even
exactly.
because I do have pairs that I think belong in a top 10, but because I don't have them in hand, they
Yeah,
won't be in my top 10. It'll be my personal top 10 pickups.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think our next podcast episode 49 will be us discussing just generally everything, like not
Yeah,
only
yeah.
what we got, because I want to see I want to save our top 10 for the Instagram live that we're gonna do. It's gonna be a marathon, bro. Like I'm literally he's literally setting up a marathon sneakers live to discuss the top 10. And
That's
that's
gonna
gonna
be
have
sweet.
a lot of people a lot of people gonna come through on that. I'm talking you, me, Scott, Dale, I'm talking Jenny. I'm talking a lot of people are gonna come through and talk about their top 10 or what they got this year, even if it's a top five. But our podcast, our next podcast in the 1st of January, when we record, is going to discuss every single sneaker that's come out and put that in a category. Not every single one, just a top, maybe top five for each category that we think is
Yeah,
like that sneaker. See what I'm saying? That sneaker's
yeah,
underrated. That sneaker's overrated. That sneaker. That's what we're gonna do for the next cast. So watch that. It's gonna be absolutely phenomenal because, like, bro, there's some. I love the fact that I can get some sneakers that a lot of people don't like as well. It's nice. It's nice.
yeah. So
Next
next
quick
on
strike.
Quick Strike, this one's gonna be real quick. I don't think we have to have too much conversation about this. Nike bans a customer due to excessive shopping. Now, when I saw this, the first thing that came to my mind was this is a reseller.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Second thing that came to my mind was we saw Nike stop people from buying white Air Force Ones because they were customizing.
Yeah.
But come to find out, this is actually someone who has a Nike employee account, and the person that got banned had a guest pass through the employee account.
Oh, so it might be a family member or
Right.
yo, Ann Herbert's son is still doing his mischief, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. So if you know somebody that works at Nike and you say, "Let me take advantage and I'm going to resell," they're going to shut you down.
Yep, yep.
That's this is what I think happened. I think an employee gave a guest pass to a family member, and that family member got greedy and decided to take advantage because we know Nike they look out for their employees. They help their employees get pairs, limited pairs, exclusive pairs, and whatnot. So and I hate when employees of foot sites and brands can't get pairs. I know JD is good with allocating pairs to their employees. I heard a guy that worked at City Gear, which is owned by Hibbett. When I got the cool grade threes on my birthday a couple years ago, he was mad because he wanted the cool grade threes and he couldn't hit on any raffles. But he works at a store that's selling the cool grade threes. So this is an example of somebody just taking advantage of the fact that Nike is good to their employees and their family members, and
All
they
right.
say no more.
Okay, cool, bro. Red card. Guilty.
Yeah,
Guilty. That's all I'm saying.
you
That's
taking
all I'm saying.
advantage of your family members' access to stock. It's not cool, bro. You got caught, they shut you down. You can't be mad. Just be happy about the fact that you were able to get what you did get.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
if
That
if
that
you are if you are that big of a fan of the brand and you buying all this stuff for yourself, don't get your family member in trouble.
you, but all I'm saying is he must have been buying. Like you know what? This is kind of funny because for me, it's kind of a similar scenario when Nike said you can't keep buying the same sneaker over and over and over and over because you must be reselling it or doing something with it because that could be, you know what, that's the consequence of Nike actually looking at what's happening. And
Yeah,
they are, and you know what? Like I'm actually thinking that Nike are actually digging further and further and
yeah,
further and further, and now they're realizing, yo, you're taking a piss, you're taking a piss, you're taking a piss. I'm
yeah,
gonna stop that. Revoke your pairs. You ain't
yeah.
getting none. I've already got the gavel out, bro. I'm already ready, bro. Guilty, bro. Guilty.
Yeah, we ain't gotta take this dude to court because he already guilty, bro. And I
Yo,
ain't
yo,
got
yo,
no I ain't got no
he's already
sympathy
got
for
caught.
him.
You know what? It would be really funny if Nike start to name and shame. That would be jokes.
Yo, you're on the list. You're on the list now. And any more excessive behavior, they will actually ban your account. We know Nike ain't got no problems with banning accounts. And they watch, they watch
They're
names, they
watching.
watch addresses. You can use a different card. Yeah, it's the same name, same address. Nice try.
Eh,
You
you
out of
ain't
here.
coming in. You ain't coming in.
But
Revoked.
but
Revoked.
my
Revoked.
surprise, since we still talking about Nike, which we always do, my surprise for you, bro.
Okay.
Just when you thought pandemonium was slowing down,
Oh, yo, bro, I saw this. I saw this. I
Joe,
saw this, bro. I saw this.
Nike Dunk Mid Panda is coming.
Jeez.
We got
For you.
lows, we
I'm
got
gonna do the t-shirt.
highs.
I'm gonna do the t-shirt. Sorry. I thought pandas were almost extinct, bro. But they
Mm-mm.
resurrecting from the dead.
And
Shit.
I wouldn't be
Damn.
surprised if the Panda sneaker explosion helps the actual panda bear conservation. I hope it does.
Yo, bro, Nike, we love giving you ideas because we love giving you some kind of like making the brand look good. And we love the fact that we gave you an idea last podcast on how you can sort out your legal fights and stuff like that. Today we're gonna help you sort out a problem with nature and the actual pandas themselves. Why don't you donate a percentage of your panda sales to the WWF or any other? We're not talking about the old WWF wrestling guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody wants to see a panda in a headlock. We want to see. Why don't you? Why
We
don't
could
you
donate
put?
to PETA or some animal
Yeah,
conservation
yeah. You donate
situation.
like maybe 10% of your profits to animal conservation. Not only pandas, because obviously pandas are still need that love, but maybe something that helps animal conservation rights and stuff like that,
Right.
or kind of stops animal hunting
Poaching.
in the poaching and all of that stuff. Yo, bro. we are enhancing Nike's profile here, bro. They
We
could do
trying,
something.
bro. We
We're
trying.
trying, but they're
Maybe
not listening.
they'll. Maybe uh, we'll be all right. We're gonna keep grinding anyway. Oh Lord, what happened? Okay.
I don't know what happened there. I
No, no,
accidentally.
no. We gonna let it ride. I was about to cut it. We gonna let it ride. We gonna let it ride. This is a
Yeah, but yeah.
small mishap. But
So,
nah,
so,
bro. This mid, and listen, I love dunk mids. We don't get enough dunk mids, in my opinion. The last dunk mid that I believed, what I believe was the social status.
and that's what I was about to say. The social status mid. I thought the was it chocolate? Was it chocolate
They
or
did a chocolate milk and strawberry.
yeah, store milk?
I didn't
I
like
thought
the
it was dope.
colorways on those. They are dope. I didn't. There wasn't something that I was gonna wear because I don't do pink. But
By the way, shout to the shout to the bro, the family, Kick Lord. He loves those. He
yeah,
actually
yeah,
got
yeah,
those.
yeah. No, Kick is an SB guy. I was actually having a conversation with Kick earlier that you were privy to, with Scott. And Kick is or was a skater
Yep,
in his early years. He skated for about 7 or 8 years of his life. So he's a SB guy. He's also a New Balance guy, but he's a big dunk guy. Anybody that follows Kick Lord YK on IG, um, he a genuine dude. And
yep.
when he gets his dunks, he wears his dunks. He got the eBay dunks. Shout out to him for getting them eBay dunks, man. Um, DC guy. So but back to this panda, bro. It looks canvas or denim.
It looks canvas, but the thing is that a mock-up or is it actual official pictures? Because basically, we want to clarify that because at the end of the day, what we don't want is to kind of say this is what it's going to look like, and obviously it's not going to look like that because obviously we know mock-ups are a big thing, and we get kind of sold mock-ups.
No,
It
this
looks like
official.
official, yeah. So it's canvas. It is definitely canvas. It looks like canvas.
Yeah. So Nike Dunk mid panda. I don't know how much attention this will get versus the low because we know the high doesn't get that much attention. But I
Yeah,
think this is close enough to the low that it will get a good amount of attention. And I
I,
personally think this is a great shoe to customize.
yeah. I think I think a lot of the canvas, if it's canvas or uppers, it might put away people, not really draw attention to the sneaker as it
That's
should
cool.
do.
I would
But
get this, and them white panels are turning into some other color
yeah, yeah.
because it'll be so easy to dye
Diet,
this
just diet.
canvas, bro. I can't I can't wait for these to release to see how people react to them, and that'll I
But
think determine how often or if we will see many restocks on these.
are you gonna show me something different as well? Because I know there's two variations of this.
This is the only variation I've seen so far.
There's another mid that's coming out. I can't remember where I saw it, but there's another mid coming out that's reminiscent of the panda, but it's not the panda, and it kind of is like another sneaker that's coming in that same range. Yeah, we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see a lot more SB mids next year. From what we're looking at.
That's not an SB though. That's just a regular dunk.
Oh no,
But
I mean, not SB. I mean, yeah,
speaking of SB
mids.
mids, quickly, I want the Griffey dunk SB mids.
Oh,
I want that. I was on the hunt for it for a while, but since I started buying VNDS, another pair that I need to look back into. It's kind of on my grail list because I just love Griffey sneakers.
hey, cool. Would yeah, bro? I'm just looking them up. That's a dope sneaker. That teal on the underlays is so dope.
It's just like
Sheesh.
the Griffey Max one.
Yeah.
And
I
y'all
kind of.
know, look, y'all know how I do with the Griffies, man. I got Griffey
Bro,
Vapor Max.
before you show what you got loaded there, I'm gonna just show you this because I'm gonna go into another couple of quick strikes before we move on because obviously we don't want quick strikes to dominate the discussion.
We got so
or
many.
the main discussion. Yeah, we got so many. It's the end of the year, guys. It's the end of the year. Merry Christmas. So what do you think? What do you think about these, bro? What do you think about the Bape STAs? The actual inspiration or the color palettes based on some anime sneakers. So what do you think?
I just don't like Bape shoes, bro. I don't
I think
know. I never liked Bape shoes.
you know what? I'm gonna be very controversial. That orange reminds me of the orange lobster. I'm not even joking.
Nah.
Slightly, just from the mid toe, just from that mid panel down to the toe. That kind of get rid of that, get rid of that white midsole. It kind of does remind me of the orange lobsters a bit.
Yo, I'm
But
convinced that Bape has some type of agreement with Nike because those look so much like Dunks, just like the Bapesters look so much like Air Force Ones.
yeah,
The other,
that's the
I can't remember the other Bape that looks so much like Air Max ones. Like I just
they,
don't
they
like
must
it, bro.
they must have some like they must have some kind of commission coming towards them like we discussed last week. They must have some kind of contract or they're leasing the patents from Jordan Brand,
Yeah, Nike.
um
You
or
can't
not
tell me
Jordan,
Nike don't
Nike.
get royalties off of Bape sales, man.
Exactly, and this is something we were talking about last week about how they could kind of sort out their court cases. It's probably easier to kind of just get some commission off the work. But this is the the Bape Skate STA, which is coming out. This is a pack in December, which is coming out. It's kind of
It's a
it kind
Marvel
of
collab too.
no. It's a Japanese collab. It's a Japanese anime collab.
I thought it had something to do with Marvel Comics. Yeah,
No, no,
Marvel.
no.
It said right, Marvel Comics.
No, after teaming up with Marvel. Oh, is it Marvel? I thought it was something to do
Wait, wait,
with
wait, 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 wait. Let me read for a second.
yeah, taking on the Japanese streetwear imprint.
Okay, okay,
Okay,
okay.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. My bad.
Yeah, so I maybe we're both wrong. I don't know, but like this is the first. This is kind of yeah. It's based on some manga anime, which is
So
kind of
was
unique.
this Naruto or something?
I wish it's not. It's not though. I need to kind of work out what anime it's based on. But yeah, this is a thing. I kind of think it. I think it's quite cool. The different variations quite cool.
When I see the orange, I just orange and anime. I instantly think either
Naruto.
Naruto or Dragon Ball.
Nah, no, it's not. It's neither of the two. Definitely neither of the two. But it's coming. It's coming soon. I do like it. I think it's dope.
It's just
Obviously I
like
don't wear.
it's just like a dunk, bro. Outside of
Yeah,
that little heel action with the 93,
yeah.
it looks so much like a dunk, man.
Uh huh. Uh huh. And the materials on it look crazy, bro. I'm not even joking. No word of a lie. It looks
Yo,
crazy.
they can't keep doing this, man, and suing people. They gotta get they gotta give people a chance, dog, because they suing people for doing the same thing that Bape is doing, and Bape ain't catching none of the smoke, bro. They gotta
Yep.
explain it. Like somebody need to let us know how this happens for Bape, and when other people do it, it's no big deal. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry, it's no big deal with Bape, but when other people do it, it's a problem.
yeah, but the thing is, it's not only Bape. We've seen the other silhouettes that Jordan like the high end brands use Jordan 1 silhouettes put bones on them and all that stuff. That we know that
Yeah,
happens. But it might be something that uh, like people reach out, people have discussions, people have conversations, people kind of work out commission levels and all of that stuff, and then you lease the actual pattern and you kind of design it, and then you get Nike's okay on it. And this is something that if you're a young entrepreneur and you kind of get the chance to make your own Jordan 1 and you kind of resell it and stuff like that, you don't have that privilege to the high level discussions that Nike have with other brands. So in terms of that, some of those discussions don't happen, and you don't know how to approach them, and then you all of a sudden you get smacked with a lawsuit because you didn't know any better. So I think I think when you get into that position when Nike start reaching out and having that discussion and having that conversation with you to say this is a lawsuit, you need to go back to Nike and say, how do I not make this a lawsuit?
yeah, it's weird, man.
But next up, bro, next up, it is our famous little hype beast this month. I say little because it's massive. How is this sneaker going for £700 in the grand, bro? How is this sneaker? I know it's dope. I know it's dope. right? And you love this sneaker, but it's not worth £1,000, bro. $1,000.
Well, according to Scott, it's not as dope as we thought it would be. Scott actually got him in hand. I was talking with him earlier. Now he doesn't like how bland it is,
Yeah.
which I can understand. You know, it's all black with the white contrast stitching. I like it. I went for it. Of course, I caught the L because everybody and their mama was going for it for resale purposes. People that so much hate for this sneaker. I just I just wish people that didn't like stuff would leave it alone. Leave it to the people
Yeah.
that do like it. Because
A lot.
if I had the W on this sneaker, it would be going on feet, bro. No
Yeah.
issue. I don't care about how much it's going for. It's going on
Yeah.
my feet. Period. Because I like it. I
Unfortunately,
want to wear it.
what you find is people will say this is a grail to them because of the value of the cost, and that's not what it's about, bro.
That's not what a
That's
grail is.
that's not what grail is, definitely. But let me just break down the release for you guys, because this actually released, obviously, when did this release again? Midweek last week, didn't it?
Yeah.
15th of December. I keep forgetting the date. But before that, bro, they did a shock drop, or not shock drop, a EA before that, which we saw in the UK and EU. And on the day, on the 15th, it came out, and obviously a couple of days after that, Nike's got a new store in Milan, which had the sneakers pass. I thought it was going to be a sneakers cam, but it turned out to be a sneakers pass. And then literally people can go and pick it up on in the store. But this was the most. What's really funny is this was the most stocked Travis Scott, and this is probably, and the price point on this sneaker doesn't represent that stock level at all.
Bruh, the stock level don't represent the stock level. Because
You
this
know what you gone.
we know how hot every Travis Scott release is.
I don't think it's that alone. I'm gonna tell you why I think this is priced at the way it's priced at the moment. What, remember the Black Cat 4?
Yeah.
Oh, triple black and triple white makes people go crazy.
I don't I understand that. I know that. But I don't care, bro. Cause
I I know.
for me, and I'm only speaking for myself, I've said this before. I said it last week when we talked
Yeah,
about this. I just I want to wear the shoe.
yeah. And the sneakerhead, like people that don't care about valuation of sneakers. Like, bro, like, for SneakerCon London, I wore the Doormaker sixes. I don't care about price of sneakers. And that's the first time I underguessed a sneaker as well, because basically, unless you want to regard the fact that I wore it in the house during COVID because I wanted to make sure it doesn't damage. But like, in theory, that's the first time I actually wore it outside. And I don't care about the monetary price of a sneaker. If I love it, I love it. It doesn't matter if it's gone on sale. It doesn't matter if it's £1,000. If I love it and I buy it, if it's gonna go on my feet, right?
Yeah.
But the problem is, and then this is gonna go back to I'm gonna go full circle on you, bro. Here, watch this full circle. You'd never expect this coming. If you everybody goes crazy for all black sneaker or all white sneaker, right? Now, if you slap them together and call it a panda, that's the
Don't
reason why
don't
pandas.
don't do
And
this.
that's the reason why
Don't
pandas
do
sell out,
this,
bro.
bro. Because you giving these people excuses, dog.
I'm not
Because
giving. I
most
know,
of the
bro.
yeah, you are. Because most of the people that buy pandas flip them. They not
Yeah,
wearing them, dog. As
I
many
know because
pandas, you see a lot of pandas. I see a lot of pandas on feet.
yeah,
I don't see enough pandas on feet to
I'm
justify the shoe selling out every time it releases. If
I'm
it's
gonna I'm
selling
gonna.
out every time it releases to people that want to wear it, I will see pandas a hell of a lot more than I do in
I
real
see a
life.
lot of pandas here. I'm talking a lot of pandas here, but
Bro, my
I'm
wife
gonna
got
I'm
on
gonna
pandas right now. She got 2 pairs. I'm
yo
not playing with you.
give her the yellow card, bro.
No, 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 no. It's the complete opposite because she don't care about height. My
Yeah,
wife don't, bro. My wife got a bunch of sneakers in her closet that I wanted her to have that she
yeah,
might not wear
yeah,
unless the occasion calls for it. You know what I'm saying? Or we collectively come up with a fit for it
Yeah, yeah.
because I think she'll look good in it. I will buy it for her. She's not asking me for it.
I know, yeah, exactly. But
She
one with
wears pandas because she likes pandas. She likes dunks. She didn't know about the dunks, the panda dunk, until 2-3 months after it had already released for the first time.
yeah,
And
I
she wanted a second pair because she wearing the hell out of the first pair. They creased
and
up, they
how much
dingy. I clean them, they get right back dingy because she tough on shoes. No,
how
you
much
see, you didn't hit something right here. Now let me do this because I get where you coming from. Triple white, triple black, those are easy sales. I
Mhm.
understand that. I wanted this shoe because I like this shoe and it was gonna go on feet. Bro, if I would have got this shoe, I probably wouldn't even go for the Chicago 2.
Whew, that's a statement, bro. That's a statement.
But I knew the odds would be slim,
Yep.
and I knew exactly what was going to happen when this shoe released, just like every other Travis Scott.
Yep.
You
Yep.
got both pairs of Travis Scott sixes,
Yeah.
and you still got them.
Yep.
You ain't thinking about selling them shoes.
Nope.
I got Alma Year 1, 2, and 4. They
Y-
they going on feet, bro. All of them, all three of them, even though I ain't wore the 4s out nowhere yet, all three of them been on feet already. So she
I'm
go
gonna say,
forwards. Look, this a
yeah.
this a $500, $600 shoe, depending on where you selling that. Look at that. Look at that
If
big dirt
you,
stain on there. They going on feet.
bro,
I'm sick of it, bro.
any sneaker that you see me review, unless I've assisted somebody. If you told me to draw it, I'll draw it. I look, bro, behind me, right behind me, that way, that way. It's got pairs and pairs and pairs of sneakers. If you want me to draw a sneaker that you see me review, and I said it's a personal, I will draw it because I've still got it. Now try and get somebody that picks up hype stuff like that constantly to draw it.
They not gonna do it, bro. Because that ain't
Unless
what they
unless
not buying it to put it on their feet. They buying it to
uh,
flip it.
unless you know for
And they're
sure
gonna have on
that they
Crocs when they flip it. If they're selling to somebody in person, they're gonna have on Crocs when they go to make that sale.
unless it's somebody you know that actually loves sneakers like this. Like bro,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know nobody.
yo,
I don't know
bro,
nobody.
I'm gonna say one thing, bro. I know it's not being salty. I know a lot of people that will love this sneaker and actually got this sneaker and actually will wear it, right? But I'm gonna say something. A lot of people hate Offspring, right? For all these apparent reasons, right? But let me just say, they listen, they read, and they subjectively come back. And this week alone, bro, they came back and said one thing, and Scott put it on his story. Shout out to the bro, Scott. I love the bro, right? Because he keeps it real, and I love real people. And all the people I talk to, mostly, all the poor people I talk to, are real people, right? And I love you guys because you're amazing. But Offspring put something really funny on their stories, on the platform, on their zine, and they said, "How can you 1 minute say you don't like Jordan One lows, and the next minute you're going for Travis Jordan One lows?"
Scott tried me, bro, this morning.
Yeah.
Cause we talking and he's showing me, he talking about the materials and whatnot. And I said, yeah, bro, I took a L. And he go, you don't like Jordan one, Jordan one low, Jordan one low. I got one down here. I got two back there. I wear Jordan one lows. I wanted this shoe, bro, and I couldn't get it. But I guarantee you, 70%, at least 70% of the people that actually got the W on that shoe is selling it
Yeah. But I'm
faster.
gonna but I'm definitely gonna say I always keep the same energy, right? I went for the sneaker for E because he wanted it. I couldn't get it. I
He
actually
gonna
went.
wear
I
it.
went. Actually, he was gonna wear it. I also went for somebody. I went for a GSI for somebody else because they wanted it. They couldn't get it. Um, I didn't go for it. I didn't go for it on Offspring. I didn't go for any other website that I for my size because I'm never. I don't wear
Should have went in
lows
for
like
me.
that. I I should have won for you. I definitely should have won for you. But like, bro, I agree with you there. I agree with you 100%. Like, there's a lot
Who
of people.
cares now?
Like, it'll be interesting. The podcast got even more juicier. It's gonna be interesting to see how many of the same people in a year or so will have that sneaker. And trust me, I'm gonna call you out. I will call you out in a year. I'm waiting. I'm waiting,
Who
because
cares now?
but in terms of the pandas, I look, bro, panda recipe is so amazing the way Nike built up. Give synthetic materials on the sneaker, drop it every so often, let it crease because every wearing it, and it will just sell out. That strategy is genius, bro. If you
By
really
the
think
way,
about it.
man, lobster raffle on undefeated, man. It just went live. Just entered the raffle.
Okay, hopefully you get that,
So
bro. Let's
whatever.
hope you get that. I hope you get a consolation for lobster. But yeah, but it's a recipe that is. This is what. How quickly did it take your missus to Crystal's pandas from wearing it?
Day one.
Day one. There you go. This is why pandas keep selling out,
And
because
I
people
bought
like,
both
uh,
pairs. She got a pair of the regular, regular cheap-ish leather, and she got a pair of the Next Natures. That's the second pair. And I
hey,
bought both of them. I paid $250 for the first pair. It's a
shit,
$100 shoe, and she still wear grade schools.
bro,
That's an $80 sneaker.
it's
I
crazy.
paid 250 damn dollars for that shoe because I knew if come on, bro. I paid
I'm gonna.
resale for that shoe for my wife because I knew she was gonna wear it when she said she wanted it. She didn't know she was getting it. I brought it home to her, and she like, "What you done bought now?" And I'm like, "Open the box," and it is. She was so happy, and she didn't want to wear it initially because she knows that she's hard. She's not a sneakerhead.
Yeah,
So she don't care about where she stepped or if she walking in grass, dirt, gravel, rain, sleet, snow. She gonna wear it if she got it on. It is what it is, and she not gonna come home and clean them. I clean her
no,
sneakers.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I've cleaned that Panda maybe twice since she got it, which was early this year, like April or May this year. And when I had the chance to get her a second pair, I got the second pair, and that's when she started wearing the first pair.
Yeah. I can understand that. Like, bro, it's one of those phenoms where it just one just like a gold mine. Nike just found a gold mine. They were like, we will just keep restocking this and restocking this and restocking this and restocking this, and
And
it sells
majority
out.
of the people that get them flip them
And you know what?
because a
And
hundred
this
dollar shoe that's going for more than double the price.
and you know what's funny about it? Nike will not stop that because they know it's instant sales. Because if they say, okay, Bob, Fred, Joe, Sarah, you got 10 of these pandas, we're gonna revoke your account. All of a sudden, I don't think they'll sell out
I
because
don't care if you got 10 pairs if you know you're gonna run through them.
yeah, no, you got 10 pairs, you got 10 pairs this release, you got 10 pairs next release,
Guess what?
you got another 20 pairs in the release after.
Guess what?
What's that,
I
bro?
gotta get a third pair for my wife
Why's that?
because she just loved the shoe that much.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something now, right? Nike ID. I got one for Jenny's friend. The quality is phenomenal, bro. I'm talking leather is on point. You
I
ain't
know.
creasing this shit. So if you want one, let me know. We'll sort something out.
I just told you I gotta get a third pair.
Okay. So if you let me know your wife size, let me
But
know.
yeah,
And
well,
as soon
yeah,
as it restocks,
it'll be
as
a
soon as it
small adult size.
yeah. So
But yeah,
if you
we'll
know
work that out.
we'll work that out. So let me know as soon as I see the restock for the Panda low or ID. I will just grab it
No,
for you.
I see it.
Definitely.
I see the restocks all the time. I just can't catch them as much as I want
I
to.
c- I think the restocks. I don't know whether they're changing. They're actually starting to change the IDs because it's really funny because the Nike ID. What happens with the Nike ID is they don't let you make a panda like a panda dunk
No,
low unless unless they say it's a restock for a panda dunk low ID. And that's when they actually look the same, and that's the restock I got for Jenny's friend, because otherwise it won't be the same unless it says yo Panda Duck No ID, bang, go and get it, go get it, bro.
yo,
I would say paying the extra paying the extra £15 or so on top of it is well worth the quality, bro. Well worth it, and I guarantee when you compare the two, you'll be like that general release is shit. This the ID is amazing.
I mean, you ain't telling me nothing. I paid 250 for the first pair. So
All right, let me know and I will maneuver. And as soon as I see it, you got another third pair coming your way, bro.
anyway, let me
All
decompress this
right,
bullshit.
cool. So next up.
Lil Nar settled quickly with
Oh,
Nike.
from last week, yeah, that was a good week turnaround, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't trying to play these games with Nike like some of the other bigger creators do. He got Nike right on up out of his face, and he settled. So allegedly, he sold knockoffs
Yeah.
per Nike's lawyers, and he agreed, and they settled.
What was the settlement in the end?
Uh, Trademark infringement, and what was the pretty much he can't do it.
Yeah,
I
yeah. So
mean,
obviously, bro, it's like you've been revoked. You're not making these shoes anymore. You're not allowed to touch our silhouette anymore. And stop cease and desist. But there must have been some kind of financial obligations that Little Nah had to kind of fulfill.
well, supposedly it was an amicable agreement.
Okay, so basically, stop, or we will actually sue the hell out of you.
Yeah, so it is what it is with Lil Nar. Shout out to him and his brand Narcotics. He apparently made the best play for himself. He didn't want to bet on himself in this situation. He didn't want to pay for the lawsuit. So he
Yeah.
just agreed to whatever terms. I'm guessing he agreed to whatever terms Nike presented him with, which was more than likely just a cease and desist. We're not going to tax you moving forward. Just stop selling stuff that look like our stuff.
You know what's really amazing with this though, and I tell you why I think this was a strategy by Little Nah, right? Like he might have made some pocket change or some money for this, or he might have made some serious money with this sneaker. But in the right this moment in time, and the reason why I say this is because he actually came out and said, "I would love to do a collaboration with Nike in the future." So already, bro,
Mhm.
he's put himself in Nike's viewpoint. It's like, I'm sorry I did this. Here's my slap on the wrist. I would accept all the terms and conditions, but at the end of the statement said, and if you, I love this brand so much, I'd love to do a collaboration in the future. So if Little Nas does get really big in the future, he's already set that up, bro. He's already
Yeah,
set
and
that
it's,
up.
it's big advertisement for him too, because much
Exactly.
like Kai, a lot of people probably didn't know who he was,
And now a
and
lot of people do.
due to this lawsuit, his name is in circles and places that it wouldn't have been in before. So
Ex- Exactly that, bro. So from that, I'm gonna call it great strategy rather than copy paste and kind of self.
yeah, I
I
don't I
I
don't
it,
think he took a L on
no,
this.
I think that's a future W. That is to me is if he gets really big, or if he kind of gets to where he wants to get to, that's a big W, bro. Big W for
Yeah,
him.
because a lot of he probably got a lot of streams off of this as well with him being an
Ex-
artist.
exactly. And this is the case where no news is bad news. But even if it's bad, even if you got a lawsuit coming out against your name, no, that to me, and that week enhanced his name status from being a relatively nobody to everybody in the world knowing your name, even in the UK, even in the EU, because now Nike's coming after you. And so we, even though you don't like to admit it, even though we kind of think it's bad practice by all the whole trademark infringement, that's good strategy, and I wouldn't be surprised in future a lot of people, other people, start taking that strategy on.
Yeah, and based on the name of his brand being narcotics, I I hadn't went and listened to any of his music yet. I probably won't. If I hear it, I hear it. If I like it, I like it. But
Yeah,
I'm not going to go pursue any of his music behind this.
but the thing is, with that whole consensus now, is going to be as soon as you hear anything to do with Little Nah, you're like, instantly your thought is, isn't
Yeah,
that the guy? You see what I'm saying? That
yeah,
association straight there. Nike and Little Nah is now in everybody's associated mind. Just like Warren Lotus, just like Cool Kai, just like every other person that does that. But you got I think from a business sense, Little Nah, what he did is fun, is amazing, because he jumped on. We didn't know what he was doing, but he jumped on the bandwagon, and now it's like, yo, there's a rapper that's doing this as well. So he didn't need to do it, bro. He didn't need to do it.
yeah.
He did it.
Whether he did it on purpose or not, we won't know. But it's definitely good publicity for him at the end of
Are
the
you, are
day.
you, are you saying he fumbled into a win?
Possibly, it happens. It happens a lot.
Possibly, possibly. It's fated. It's fated, bro.
Yeah. Next, quick strike on the extended quick strikes.
It is yo. It got kind of heated, obviously, because of your
Don't blame
rant.
it on
Let's just
me.
say rant.
Don't blame it on me.
Yo,
The eBay
bro,
Dunk Sandy auctions went bananas, bro.
that's crazy. I viewed, I heard, I listened, and I know that 10 pack that discussed last week. Yeah, that what was the prices, bro?
Over
What was the last?
355,000 made in total out on the 10 um collector's edition packs. And I actually this is an article right here, but we can go to eBay and see that the last pair sold
$42,000, bro. Forty-two
almost
thousand
after
dollars.
taxes and shipping and all that. Just that's $43,000.
The figures for this is the lowest sale was like $29,000. The
Yeah,
average
about
sale of
30,000.
yeah, it's about 30. The average sale is $35,000, and obviously I think the highest sale, don't I, this is what I'm reading, 47 to $48,000.
This is actually the last pair that sold. There were 85 bids on it, and it ended up going for $42,800.
Bro, that's amazing, and that goes back to the foundation, which is amazing, bro. Amazing.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be able to. I don't want to log in right now, but yeah, shout out to eBay, Dornbecker, and Nike SB. Um, we saw the general release of the Sandy SB Dunk today on
Yep.
the 17th. Of course, a lot of L's were taken. We mentioned Kick earlier. Shout out to Kick. He was able to
Yeah.
secure a pair. I know for a fact that Kick is gonna put him on feet and they're gonna stay in
Yeah,
his
yeah.
collection.
Yeah, I think
Um,
that's not doing that much in terms of resale. I was expecting to see more. You know what? It's funny that it's funny that it's funny how the Travis, which probably has no meaning. Let's just be honest. Let's be honest. Travis got Jordan One Low, Black Phantom, has no meaning to that sneaker. It's just the
right.
Jordan One Low with Travis's name on it. And I think the last one's the olive pack that's going to come out, right? Or the olive version that's going to come out. But such an iconic sneaker that the eBay sneaker is, the fact, the way it's done, the work, the history behind it, and the resales. probably like $300 for you guys, 250 for us. That's
No,
that's that's
retail.
ridiculous.
That was you said
Retail,
retail? No, retail
no,
was $100.
no resale. I'm talking resale.
Oh, resale. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of I don't think many people cared for the way it looked.
Hmm.
Obviously, skaters love it. Nike SB probably wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for Sandy Bodecker.
Yeah.
So the meaning behind the sneaker um, is way more relevant than whatever meaning Travis puts on the storytelling in
Yep.
quotations with his pairs. Not that there is no meaning to what Travis does, but compared to this SB Dunk Sandy, there may as well be no meaning.
Hmm.
But like you were saying, the fact that and it'll go up.
It, it will definitely go up. It will definitely go
As
up, yeah,
time
over time.
passes, it'll go up as people because we know the skate shops cater to the skaters,
Yeah, yeah.
and they do a good job at turning away resellers, whether they peg you wrong as a reseller or not doesn't really matter to them. They know the skaters that are local to them. That's their job
Yeah.
to cater to the skaters, and I'm not ever mad at that.
Yeah, yeah,
The SBs that I want, I wish I could get my hands on, but if they go into the hands of skaters, I can never be mad at that. We were just talking about the strawberry coughs last
yep.
week. Kick also has strawberry coughs. He also has Gundams. He also has majority of the hot SBs that come out, but Kick is a skater. Even if he's not an active skater anymore,
Yeah.
he grew up as a skater and being a part of that culture and making those relationships with them shops from buying skate hardware and
Yeah,
skate
yeah.
accessories, buying wheels and buying boards and buying merch and all that kind of stuff. I don't do that stuff. I have a skateboard, but I don't ride it.
And this is one of the reasons why I don't buy SBs a lot. I only have, I think, two SBs. Like I said in my rotation, the Concord SBs and the Doraemons. But I don't buy SBs because I respect the fact that people, like skaters, want it, and
Yeah.
I don't want to delve into that and take away something that they deserve to wear. And deserve is a big, yes, they deserve to wear it because they've been skating all their life. They've been running through pairs, and they deserve to it. They actually really do deserve to wear it. So from that perspective alone, bro, I'm like, yo, guys, take it. You guys take it. And if you are buying sneakers just because of the hype and the price, and you want to resell them, shame on you for because you're taking away a great sneaker from a skater.
Yeah, I don't as far as hype is concerned, I don't really care about that. I go for stuff that I like that I know I'm going to wear. If I get it and decide that I'm not going to wear it, of course I'm going to get rid of it because I don't want it to just sit in my
Yeah,
collection just for the sake of having it or for the flex or whatever the case is. Um, but with SBs, I'm a lot more careful
yeah,
with
yeah,
choosing which ones I do and don't go for, and I like to make sure. And I don't have any SBs, but if and when I do cop SBs, they will go on feet faster than the average retro or Nike that I pick up for that reason. Because I don't
yeah,
want to be a hypocrite and say, you know, I got this is going for 1,200 or 800 or whatever the case is, and I don't like it no more. So let me collect that money. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Exactly, and like a lot, like I know a lot of people that buy SPs and put them on feet, and it's amazing to see because SPs are comfortable. SPs that are really comfortable. But next up, you wanted to talk about Mr. Weatherspoon, bro. What's going on there?
Yeah. Sean Weatherspoon, another silhouette Another colorway that he put together.
Oketro. This is the Adidas Oketro, by the way. If you
Yeah,
are saying this,
I don't have much to say about this. I was
I I
really
I
I was really looking forward to getting your opinion on this though.
okay, cool. I can't say because I'm Susk. Like you guys would be quite surprised to learn that I was involved with something with this sneaker. It was something to do with London Nights and stuff like that. But I can't say anything other than that. But if you know, you know. If you know, you know. But and a couple of us know already, so I can't say much more. But the Ketro was basically a sneaker that Adidas is kind of done to show the brutalistic lifestyle of architecture, and then how it kind of transfuses into the future, and that's what the sneakers are based on. I kind of see the color palette's a bit different. Sean Weatherspoon's doing what he's doing. I can tell you now, the Ketro is once you break it in, it's quite comfortable. So it's going to be a comfortable sneaker. I don't know how to feel about it. I just it's unique. I think a lot of people need to grow with this sneaker, and I would say that's the only thing I can really say about it. It's a unique sneaker. The color palette's obviously different. It's kind of taking me back to that Nike sneaker he did with Nike with the Air Max 1 and 97.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of the Diamond Turf.
Yeah,
Diamond Turf 3. No, Diamond Turf 96
yeah.
with the overlays. This one particular overlay, the heel overlays, remind me of the Diamond Turf. But other than that, what I need to know from you is this big cap.
What do you mean big cap in terms of what?
You know what we talking when we say big cap. Is Adidas giving this shoe to Sean Weatherspoon to drive hype?
Yeah, they are. They are. They are. This is. I think a new model from them. They're driving a hype for this, but I can see why. Also, you know what I'm going to say to this? Like obviously Sean Weatherspoon is giving his vegan touch to this, obviously, and all
Mhm.
natural materials and stuff like that, which is great. For people that want to wear sneakers. Like I kind of see what Sean Weatherspoon is doing with his whole range. I understand it more the more stuff comes out, because like if you're vegan and you kind of you won't wear a regular sneaker, bro. If you're a purist vegan, and like this range is built for for people that don't want to wear leather,
Yeah,
and
it's
it
cruelty
kind of
free, vegan, all that.
exactly. So I understand that, and I think that's a growing market, and Sean Weatherspoon's on it, and is basically he lives that lifestyle as well, which is great because it's coming from a genuine person that's doing that kind of branding, not branding, but that kind of sneaker. See what I'm saying? That vegan range sneaker. So it's definitely a growing market. It's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger as it goes on, and a lot of people are gonna come back to this sneaker to pick it up. Not even this. I'm talking about other Sean Weatherspoon sneakers to pick it up. So from that perspective, the more I look into it, the more I read about it, the more I understand what he's trying to do. And to be honest, I respect it. I do respect it. This model in different colorways, it actually looks like a New Balance. I'm gonna be honest with you. It reminisces a lot of New Balance architecture and a lot of New Balance vibes to it, but it's an original model from Adidas. So
It got some New Balance vibes. It got some Nike, some old school Nike vibes.
yeah, but the thing
Uh,
is, it's not. I'm not saying it's not a copy paste It's not a copy paste of an existing model. It's their interpretation of what people and what people are wearing now, and what is driving people's taste now at this moment in time, and that's just a retrospect of the market as it is. So you can understand why they've done that. You definitely can understand why they've done that, and being non-biased and having a pair in my rotation, which I'll elaborate to in the future. Yeah, I think I understand that a bit more than people that haven't worn it. It's a comfortable sneaker, and I think I think Adidas needed to do that to kind of compete with New Balance and Nike. That's all I want to say.
Yeah, I can agree with you. I because I do know what you're talking about as far as your personal experience with it.
Yeah,
Um, I think I think it's good for him, but I still I need more from him with Adidas. I just think he needs a lot more access to different things with Adidas. I think he should have the keys to Adidas, um, as much as Joe Fresh Goods has keys to Nike,
yep,
as much as Ama Manier or Travis Scott or Off White has keys to Nike's catalog.
yeah.
And maybe
Joe,
he does, and he's
isn't
he's
Joe
he's
Freshco's New
being
Balance?
picky. Hmm?
Isn't Joe Freshco's more New Balance than Nike?
Yeah, I said Joe Fresh Good New Balance.
I thought you said Nike. Sorry, bro. I probably
No, no,
misheard you.
no.
But
I said
yeah,
with Nike, Nike and Jordan is Travis,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a Manier and Off White.
yeah. I bro, I'm gonna say I'm so tempted by that 9060, bro.
Yeah, we'll
Every
listen.
single not even the Joe Freshgoods model. There's so
No,
many
no,
other
no.
different models.
We talked about that in previous shows. That 9060 silhouette minus Joe Fresh Goods is just a great silhouette.
Yeah, hundred
I'm
percent, bro.
I think it's hard for me to say definitely, but I would like to have a pair of those. I may go try to do a trial on those because I do have a New Balance store local to me, a New Balance
Yeah,
flagship store. So I may go in that store because my wife likes New Balance as well. So I may have to take a trip to that New Balance store to see if I can try on a pair of those 9060s.
I would definitely agree with you. Like there's
I'm
the
wearing my
new
Air
various.
Max when I go too.
Yeah. I feel you on that, bro. But I would definitely say next year I might have a 9060 in my rotation.
Yeah,
I love the different variations to that, and only when I have a normal regular 9060 in my rotation and I wear it and I like it more and more, and if I feel like it's a sneaker for me, I would then probably go and get the Joe Freshco's 960. And that's the
yeah.
only time I will get it.
The side profile is dope. The toe down is dope. It's just that hoof heel in the back, man. That
And that's the thing that puts me off every
yeah,
single time.
every time,
It's
bro. Every time.
but like the navy version, the Venchetta brown version, the cell version, they are
Yo,
banging,
that
bro.
sail, that sail and gray, bro. Ugh. The
Yeah,
brown, you talking about the brown and cream one, right? The other,
yeah,
the other colorway you mentioned, the
yeah,
the
yeah,
the
yeah.
midnight colorway.
Navy.
Ah,
Sheesh,
9060s, bro. They just keep dropping dope
sheesh.
colorways, man. I'm gonna have to.
They need to stop. They need to stop because you know what? It's temptation. It's that temptation. It's that
They
candy.
stunned us because they keep
You know
selling
what,
it.
bro? No. It's that candy on the road. It's that candy on the road that keeps leading to that house.
Yeah.
Hansel and Gretel have got that wicked witch in that house tempting you because unfortunately they're gonna cook your money, bro. I'm just saying, like and for that price point, 140, 140,
Yeah, because we know how
140,
expensive New
bro.
Balance can get too, bro. Like it's a lot of New Balance that's touching 2 plus, and that price point there, man. The price point scares me too because there are New Balance that don't look as good as that shoe that go for a lot more.
And yeah,
So I'm
this is
like,
why
what's
you got to test it. Let's test it. Let's
yeah,
wear it. Let's
like
see
what's
it. Yeah.
wrong with this silhouette?
No, but look. I'm gonna be honest. 550s go for 100. 550s go for 95, £100.
I'm
So
cool on 550s.
yeah, the realistic point of view is 550s go for 400. This must be a step up because it's 140. But 9060s don't sell out. That means in the near future, that 140 won't be 140, bro.
Yeah, I mean, but it's holiday season right now, so they might be kind of hard to get your hands on. But after the top of the year, when stock is more available, because well, actually maybe a week or so, because
Yeah.
we know people gonna get gift cards and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so I'll just say toward the top of the year, when the restocks coming in and stuff is more available, I'm gonna have to stick my feet in a pair of those and see what's up for real.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
I
Exactly.
just won't look at the mirror from behind.
But I'm just in the background. I'm looking at some 1960s, and
Stop.
all I'm saying is every
Stop it.
single size is in stock at the moment, and I'm like, yo, this is not good. This is not good. I might have to. Yo, let's step away from this to New Balance discussion because New Balance, I know this is not even us jumping on the bandwagon. This is not even us talking about like
It's
just
genuine for me.
yeah, exactly. It's yo, we will not be talking about this is not hype beast chasing or anything like that. Every other model you could have, the 1960s a dope model in a different colorway, in a different look. It's a dope model, dope
Man,
model.
they keep dropping, and I'm looking right now. Ooh, some of the colorways are sold out in size 11, but it's so many colorways. Like the bodega, the collab sell out.
Yo, I'm not even taking that Bodega 1960.
Yeah,
Woo, damn, that's a sneaker. That's the sneaker, definitely. When's that
yeah.
the Bodega 1960 coming out, by the way?
It's hold on. I just had the page up. I think it's already. Yeah, it's already released over here. It's out of there. And you can
I
hit that
see.
you can hit that notify me button on New Balance website if you want to. It ain't gonna work, bro. you can you can hit that button and think and hope and pray for a restock. You got you.
I'm I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is gonna be the 9060 that I will get if I had the choice.
You talking about
And
that pink
it's
cookie?
nah. It's
Okay.
this the workwear. This one. There's something about this sneaker. Even the back don't look too bad to be honest. But there's something about this sneaker that is dope to me
Yeah,
personally.
that's not the one I was thinking about. Let me see if I can find it right quick. There's
Don't
so
worry,
many
guys.
different colorways.
This is a Christmas episode. This is pre-Christmas episode, so we're gonna take our time. It might we might run into 3 hours, so it's all fine. It's the last episode for the year, so enjoy it while you can because we'll be talking a bit on this one.
There's so many different colors. You know what? That might be the one.
That is the one, bro. That's definitely the one. Definitely the one.
That might be.
It's
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. I think that's the same one, right? I think that's the same one.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it looks different in different pictures,
Yeah. But on feet, bro, on feet, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
but it's the fresh goods. That's that's the king. This penny cookie. I keep saying pink cookie. The penny cookie, fresh
Yeah.
good. Yeah, and I don't want to because it's got so much pink on it, but it's just undeniable, bro. It is what it is.
Bro, this is the temptation that draws us away from the Nike brand. And you know when this happens, you know when you get tempted by a different brand, they're doing something right.
But see,
This
I
is it.
can't with the 9060. I refuse to buy a colorway that I have in a Nike.
Really?
So there's a UNC colorway, not UNC, but there's a like powder blue colorway, um,
Should I pull it up?
black and gray. I got it right here.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
pulled it up. Pulled it up.
yeah. This colorway I don't want to get because I got UNC fours. I'm going for UNC fives. Um,
Yo, you just hit. You know what? It's really funny how our brains align. Cause like right this moment in time, I'm gonna do this.
there you go.
Because I was thinking I ain't done a loose choose or dump for a little while. Well, not a little while, for a couple of episodes. Or we maybe did it this last week or the week before, but we don't do it on a regular. Loose choose or dump on the UNC colorways. There's nothing to do with the 1960 bro. Loose choose or dump. Are you losing, choosing, or dumping the following, bro? Because us just talk about the Jordan 3 UNC, the Jordan 4 UNC, or the Jordan 5 UNC. What are you losing, what are you choosing, what are you dumping, bro? Because ironically, I was going to bring it up. Somehow I was going to maneuver to bring it up. But you mentioned UNC colorways. You mentioned to UNC 5. Now I'm going to talk to you about UNC colorways. What you losing, what you choosing, what you dumping, bro, at the UNC. And remember, what you dump is what you don't get. And what nobody gets. What you're losing is what other people get, but you don't get. What you're choosing is what you get, bro. Go on, bro. You got one sneaker, one chance. What are you choosing, bro? The Jordan 3, Jordan 4, or Jordan 5, UNC. I knew this was going to be difficult. I knew this was going to be difficult.
I'm dumping the threes.
Oh, sorry, Scott. Sorry, Scott.
I had the UNC threes in my
Yeah,
size,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I got rid of them. Same day.
Ooh, why, bro?
I didn't I wasn't as into threes
As you are now.
as I am now at the time.
I respect that. I
And it
respect
was
that.
so white. And I hadn't come around to majority white shoes at that time as much as I had. So it's two factors of
Equation.
me being less likely to do white
I can
and
understand that.
me being
Look,
less likely to have threes.
yeah, I can actually see that definitely. It's a lot of white for a UNC sneaker. It's only the tab at the back with
Yeah.
the eyelets and the jump man. I can understand, but this to me was it was a crucial sneaker just because of the PE. Like the PE on this sneaker is
Yeah,
fucking cold.
I should obviously in hindsight I should have kept it, but I got rid of it, so I'm gonna have to dump those. And I don't regret it as much as I felt like that was just the decision I made at the time
Yeah, yeah.
for who I was at the time as far as my collection
And you're
is concerned.
and you're evolving. You're definitely evolving as a sneakerhead,
Yeah.
which is what being a sneakerhead. You're constantly evolving your tastes, your styles, and look coming into 2022. My biggest surprise was Air 21s. I never knew I was
Right.
going to pick up.
I
See what I'm
mean,
saying?
depending on the person, but at the time, that was the decision I made, and I have to live with it. I'm not going. I would feel very stupid paying resale for that sneaker when I had it for retail.
I don't know how much that sneaker goes for at this moment in time.
It's a lot,
Just ridiculous.
probably $400 or $500.
Yeah,
If I'm paying resale, the only sneaker in my mind right now that I'm considering paying resale for is the Alma Year 3, like I mentioned previously.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
so I'm going to dump the three, and not because following the rules of lose, choose, or dump. I don't want other people to not have it,
Yeah,
but if it's between the 3, 4, and 5, it's third.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Now as far as the 4 and 5 are concerned, I got you
Damn, this
again.
is hard.
I got
This
you
is hard.
again.
What's that?
I'm choosing the 5 because I already got the 4. I got you again.
Yo, bro. No, 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 no. It don't work that way. It don't work that way.
It
This
do.
time,
It
don't
do.
work that way.
No, no, I already got it. I already got it. I already got the 4. So
Allow
I'm choosing
you,
the 5.
bro. No, 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 no.
No, no,
That means you got
you didn't
that.
set the stipulations. You did not set the
Shit, shit.
stipulations. You got to set the stipulation
Yo,
before I
get
begin to answer the question.
yo,
And you
guys.
had time.
Yo, guys. Q selling his UNC fours.
No,
Anybody
no, no,
want
no, no,
that?
no, 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 no. Because now I'm gonna answer the question for you.
What's that?
You're gonna choose the 5s because you got 3s and 4s, right?
Yeah, but in retrospect, the question is if I didn't have either, if I didn't have either of them, right? Like let's just say that I didn't have the threes or the fours, or the fives. I would choose the fives because fives my favorite silhouette. I would dump the. I would dump the fours.
I think the 4 is better than the 5, though.
You reckon? All right, cool. Honestly, revoke what you just said. If you didn't have any of them, what one would you actually choose? Because you dumped the three, but what one would you actually choose? Would you be the four or would it be the five? Knowing the fact that you haven't seen the five in hand at all.
I think the 4 is better than aesthetically. I think the 4 is better than the 5. As
Hmm.
much as I love Jordan 5s, the 4 is probably, and I'm trying to think from a OG perspective, a
Yeah.
OG colorway perspective. The 4 is probably my second favorite silhouette behind the 5.
Hmm.
I would probably choose the UNC 4 if both shoes were in front of me. If I chose the 5, it would be because of the silhouette. If I chose the
Yeah.
4, it would be because of the colorway.
Hmm.
I think the
I'm trying.
UNC 4 in general looks better than the UNC 5
I'm trying to. I'm trying to work out where my UNC four is. Probably down there somewhere.
because if you look at the actual UNC 5 PE versus the UNC 5 GR, the PE is a lighter blue.
Yeah.
It's closer to the blue of the 4. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
got like a faded kind of Carolina blue tint to it.
Yep.
So for that reason, I would choose the 4 over the 5. But I would not making it lose, choose, or dump just takes it to another level.
Yeah.
Ranking
You
ranking
have to.
the ranking the 3 sneakers, I could do that easy. But lose, choose, or dump, it's like, man. And I've worn my UNC 4s a couple of times. They just look so damn good on feet, bro.
Yeah, they do. I think my anticipation for the five is probably why I choose the five. I do like the fours. I think for me personally, I think the three because it's because of that PE vibe. I love that. I love that sneaker. So,
Well,
but
all 3
so
of them got the PE vibe.
hmm?
All 3 of them got the PE vibe.
Yeah, but if you really had to because let me just say when I saw the Jordan 3 UNCPE, yo, that to me was dope. Well, if you had to choose between all of them, like all the UNC colorways recently, we got the six, the one, the three, the four, with five is coming. How would you rank them all?
Bruh, ain't no question. This is number 1 right here.
Oh,
This
yeah,
number 1 right here, bro. Like the fact that this is what I was talking about. If you look at this PE versus the GR 5 P UNC, the color of this PE is closer to the 4, and
Yeah,
I like that more than that
darker.
so vivid, yeah, darker, more vivid, more saturated look of the 5 UNC GR. And I'm again, we touched on it quickly, and we touched on it so quickly because ain't that much conversation to have about that shoe, bro. That's I'm going. All can't nobody ask me about that shoe. It's one of those.
Do you prefer? Okay, cool. Quick question.
I ain't doing no assists on that UNC 5 next year until I get my pair secured.
Do,
Hands
do you
down.
think? Do you think it's more to do with the black midsole than the white midsole?
In a way, yeah. In a way, yeah. I do, as much as I love this 5 PE, I do wish it had a little bit more of that either black or navy blue in it.
Hmm.
Um
But the thing with the PE is it's got elephant print, like micro elephant print all over it, which is amazing
y-
to the
but
sneaker.
the navy on this PE versus the black on the GR makes such a huge difference. The,
Yeah,
the, the white on the
I'm.
midsole, I think, could use a little bit. That top part of the midsole that's wrapping around the heel, I think, could use that navy treatment. Even with the navy with the UNC speckles in it, I
Yep.
think would have made this shoe not necessarily better, but I would like it more. So I guess that's kind of an oxymoron. It would make it better for me if it had a little bit more of that navy blue on it.
Hmm.
But this, bro, this Nike on the back. Come on, dog.
That is dope. That is definitely dope.
UNC
Definitely,
on the
definitely dope.
oh my god, UNC logo on the tongue and on the outsole. Look at that Nike, bro. Look at it.
Hmm.
Look at the Nike L on the back of that. God damn, bro. Oh my god. Look at the tongue.
That's some. Is that suede tongue? It looks like a suede tongue.
Sway.
Sheesh. That's dope.
Sway. Upside down Air Jordan on the inside, bro. Like, look, it's got the U. Oh my god, it's got the UNC Argyle on the inside. God, I have to stop. Look, I purposely went away from looking at pictures of this shoe because I'm just okay. If I had the capital, the disposable income to spend money on a PE, it would be this. The Marquette, the Floridas, the Ohio States, whatever, Oregon, whatever silhouette, it would be this.
I don't deny you, but
This
that's dope.
this is my favorite PE of all time. I'm talking about college, NBA, like I mean actual player exclusive NBA one-offs. Ray Allen, Mike Bibby, Rich Hamilton, Rip Hamilton. I'm sorry. Any Jordan Brand, Quentin Richardson, much as I love him, Darius Miles, all the Jordan athletes over the years, Derek Anderson, all the Jordan PEs over the years, I will want this one. And I'm putting
Ooh.
navy laces in that thing.
Yeah, that
Ugh,
that that kind of that kind of needs to happen. That needs to happen. I don't even know how much it costs on in the resale market at the moment.
a house,
You reckon?
at least a small car.
Yeah,
A year, a
most
year,
likely.
a year at Harvard, MIT, or something a year at it's going. These shoes gonna cost you a year at UNC,
I know the UNC3 is going for 12 grand, and so I would expect it to be in that probably about 20 around that range as well. To be honest.
bro. Like with 10 racks, and that's my
Yeah.
size too. 10 and a half, 11 and a half on eBay right now for 10,000.
Sheesh. That will happen one day, maybe. Never know. Never know what happens around the corner, bro.
But
We might our level of collecting next level collecting would have to be PEs. If we get to that market, bro, we'll have to start picking up PEs.
now the UNC ones are very very close.
Yeah, yeah,
They very close to overtake because the next one on my list would probably be the University of Florida 5,
yeah, yeah.
but it's going back and forth. Look at this, bro. The University of Florida fives don't do what this UNC one does.
Yeah.
So I mean, we talk about grill like this is you know how we do. You got you created the goat scale.
Yep, yep.
This is mega goat conversation right there. We
Optimus
can
Prime Goat.
we can do
Optimus Prime
super
Goat.
goats. We can do super goats because we attach super goats to our favorite GRs and limited releases. When we start having this PE conversation, we talking about mega goats, dog.
Yeah, yeah. Optimus Prime, Megatron Goats, bro.
Yeah, ultra goat, mega goats. Like, I mean, when you talk grills, and that's why I have so much trouble with listing grills
Yeah, yeah.
because when you step into the PE and friends and family categories, that's not a regular grill list. You know what I'm saying? Like
Nah.
even with a Ben 23 5 or like even with like with Khaled threes and stuff like that, like a Ben 23 is more attainable than a
I'm
Khaled three
I,
or you know any of the college PEs or
I'm gonna
NBA
say
PEs.
I'm gonna say one of my favorite PEs is the Kobe PEs, bro. The
Mm.
eights and the eight and the three,
Yeah,
eight and
the
the
eight and
three,
the three. Yo, the white or black?
the white.
Yeah, because I've seen the black ones, and boy,
I'm gonna say that fetches that you. I don't think there's any for sale, but that fetches in the region of 100,000. That is a proper house. That is a house, bro.
yeah. I
That's the house.
mean, we talking. We starting at college tuition
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
I got friends that got kids in school and they paying eight, nine, $10,000 per semester.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know what the average college tuition is, but I've heard no, you know, numbers upwards of 20, you know, 15, $20,000 a semester, depending on where you're going and what you're studying.
I don't think that's attainable at all. Like that Kobe PE, I don't think there's any out there that you can buy. You have to
Depending on who you're talking
really
to. If you got an
depend
NBA
exactly.
contract,
Yeah, no, but exactly what I'm saying. That's not for regular people. Like you can't get that as a like you can't just go in. You can't find it on StockX. You can't find it anywhere. You can, even if you wanted to shop on StockX, you have to source that. You have to know the right people, the right time to get that Kobe 3 and 8 pack,
bro,
bro. That's the dope pack.
can you imagine having the capital, the disposable income, and not knowing how to legit check that?
No,
Bro, the amount of research and access to the right people to be able to make sure that you getting what you pay because that ain't like, I give up on that. I would sooner try to find a pair of undefeated fours.
yeah, yo, yeah, that's another situation. That sneak alone runs money. But like from my perspective, from a purist point of view, if I had the capital to get it, I would try and get that. That Kobe pack, and I don't think it's wearable. I don't think you can wear it. I think if it's dead stock at this moment, when did it come out? I don't even know when it came out.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. I'm gonna look this up quickly because I would. I'm fascinated to know when that actually Kobe pack came out because I think that sneaker that to me, that to me is an unobtainable grail.
It's only a few people that I would believe that have legit pairs, and most
Two
of them
two
are
fa-
in the NBA.
2016, bro. That came out like six
So
years
you can
ago.
wear that.
Yeah, you can win it. I thought it was longer than that, but yeah, that to me
So
is a dope colorway.
we
Dope colorway.
know, guys like PJ Tucker, Carmelo probably got them. Mike Bibby definitely got him. Definitely, he's the king. He's the NBA king of sneakers.
Hmm.
As far as in general, like you can give it to PJ Tucker or DeMar DeRozan as far as players that still play. But then you got guys like Langston Galloway, LeBron probably. I would be surprised if LeBron didn't have that Kobe pack.
He would definitely. I reckon he would.
Um, so like that's a whole shit. That's 2, 3, 4 levels above big sneakerheads.
Yeah, yeah. I think if yo, bro, I'm not even joking. If I had the capital, and if all of a sudden something happened overnight, and I had the capital to do it, I would. But to be honest, I'll be really scared to wear it out though, because obviously of the
No, I'm
monetary
wearing that
value.
shit.
Yeah, I would wear it.
I'm wearing that,
I
bro.
would wear it. I would wear it. But those two are the two of my favorite sneakers that I like anyway. Jordan 3s and Jordan 8s. Like from that perspective, why not? And it like it kind of you want that memorabilia from the Kobe pack because it's associated to Kobe anyway.
No, if I had that, if I had that to spend on it, I'm trying to hook up with somebody at Nike that can get me a pair made.
Yeah,
To
yeah,
be
yeah,
honest with
yeah,
you, and
yeah.
and it, I I don't know how these wealthy guys approach this type of stuff, but with my mindset, that would be that would be my bottom line to try to get somebody at Nike. Look, I'll give y'all the money because I'm still looking at this picture of these UNC ones on my second screen, the PEs, and I'm looking at the materials on this. I will want something like that. I will want like I'll find my own leather and bring it to y'all.
Bro. I got a better version. Reach out to the shoe surgeon and get it done. He will do it.
Now, yeah. He would, he would definitely. So yeah, I probably would.
It'll be it'll be a
I wouldn't. So
special box, special sneaker, all unique to you with the materials you want. Shoe surgeon would do it. All you need to do is there you go,
if
bang.
if that's the case, I'm gonna have a sneaker with my face with my 808 Kicks logo on the back, and I'm gonna have every silhouette one through whatever number I want to stop at. Shoe
Exactly.
surgeon all day. I'm
You
gonna
kill it.
have
You kill it.
808 kicks, ones, twos, threes, fours, five, six, seven, eight, nine,
And
10,
and
11.
you know what? You'll be really funny, bro. Not even really funny. We're saying this now, and it's almost like manifesting this for the future. Imagine, bro.
If
Imagine.
not giving away all our good creative ideas.
Well, you can take our creative ideas because at the end of the day, we will keep coming up with them, and some we don't even say. Some we don't even say.
Yeah, I try to stop you from saying them a lot because you be
I'm
ready
just
giving away
hyped.
everything.
I'm never giving away everything. No, bro. This is not. This is just what do you call it? The I wouldn't say me giving it away. It's more like this is just the minuscule of our ideas. It's we have plenty.
Oh no, man! This shoe surgeon idea is one of the best ideas I done heard you say um while we're recording. I kind of want to go back and edit it out.
Don't edit it out. Don't edit it out.
Cause
Do
look,
not edit it out.
cause look, I'm gonna have I will have shoe surgeon doing stuff that he might not have done before. Cause I'm gonna need Air Max 95 PEs. Um, I'm gonna need Griffey Max PEs. I'm gonna need Diamond Turf One PEs. I'm gonna
Now you're
need
giving it. Now you're giving it all away, bro. Now you're giving it
no.
all away.
I'm gonna need every. Listen. I'm talking about how many people out here you know that's hot for air veer. You don't even know what an air
Not a lot.
veer is, do you?
No. Go on, show me. Show me whatever it is. Well, this is a big sidebar because we're supposed to go into the main subject. But yo, bro,
We
it's
about to. We
Christmas.
about to. We
It's
about to.
Christmas.
I know
Excuse, it's
you
Christmas.
trying to milk me for all the time you can get because you know we on vacation
Two
next week.
episodes in one. Call it episode 48 and 49.
I showed you this shoe before. I talked about this shoe before, and I'm glad it
I
popped
think
up
I might,
on
I think I know what
on.
you. I think yo. I know. I know what you're talking about. I know you're talking about.
Yo, this is one of now we talk about grail list, bro. This shoe is on my grail list. And most people
Jeez.
could care less about this shoe.
But that's because you know what, I had a discussion with the bro the other day, Crepsaholic, and he didn't like the 13. He doesn't like the 13 Soulfly 13s, nor do you. But then I was like, no, I don't mind. I like it. I love it. I love the fact
It's
that
great.
it's that it's great. But hey, what do you say?
No, I'm saying it's great. I'm happy that we
Yeah,
have such diversity in our taste.
exactly. And this is what it's all about. Like sneakerheads out there, I applaud. I really do tell you guys, discover your taste, discover your style. Don't follow trends. If you love the sneaker, you love the sneaker. If you want the sneaker, you want the sneaker. Don't follow trends because somebody else likes it. Like it for yourself. Enjoy it for yourself. Become the sneakerhead that you're destined to be, rather than becoming a sneakerhead that follows the crowd. That's all I
Yeah,
say.
yeah. I mean, I've been hot on this shoe since it released in the like mid early '90s, bro. That's just a shoe that I love. I wasn't collecting yet when it re-released, so I wasn't even aware, and I wasn't moving around as much because I was locked into the studio. I was still in my hip hop phase.
Yeah.
So not really phase. I mean, I live a hip hop life. I was still active in the studio and going clubs, performing and whatnot. So I didn't care as much about sneakers, nowhere near as much as I do now.
Yeah.
But had I known about this shoe and other retros from the '90s, trainers from the '90s, I would have definitely had a pair of those. Probably still in my collection right now because I
Yeah.
just love the Air Veer, bro. It's one of my. It's probably it's hard to say top five because there's so many from that era,
Yeah.
like the Diamond Turf, the Air Marauder, and whatnot. But bunch of sneakers from the '90s, bro. If I had a guy like Shoe Surgeon and I was able to afford those type of customs on a regular basis,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have some special stuff for sure.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely. It's not even ideas, but right, you can anybody can reach out if they wanted to do do the work, do what
Yeah,
with
it's
people to
just a
do.
matter of having the capital.
Exactly. But yeah, you never know, bro. You never know. The future's bright. The future is sneakers. So that's a rip off of this is future's bright. The future's orange. You know the orange adverts back in the day. If you know, you know.
Yeah,
If you don't, you
I'm
know.
about to start. And I was looking for these for a while, and I can't find that black and white colorway in my size in good
Yeah.
condition to save my life.
It's one of those. It's one of those. Definitely one of those.
Yeah,
Okay. Main subject, main topics. We're probably half an hour over schedule or more than that. But who cares? It's Christmas. It's Christmas. I'm gonna reiterate this. It's Christmas, New Year's. We're not gonna do another podcast for this year, so we're gonna enjoy it and milk it as much as we can. So main subject today, bro. What are you gonna talk about today? What are you gonna talk about today?
I can't remember, bro. We didn't.
I thought you were
Well,
gonna talk about dot swoosh, bro.
oh, okay, okay,
Come
okay,
on,
okay,
bro.
okay, okay, okay.
Come on,
It
bro.
was it was less about dot swoosh itself and more about the dot swoosh live stream
Yep, yep, yep.
that we saw this past week.
So give
And
everybody give everybody background of dot swoosh. What is dot swoosh?
so dot swoosh is Nike's newest platform. We talked about it previously, where they're trying to incorporate a lot of new things, and they're from what I gathered, one of their main focuses is inclusion
Mm-hmm.
with the consumer and the brand. But Artifact, the company called Artifact, spelled RTFKT,
Yep, yep,
is
yep.
has been acquired or had been acquired by Nike a while ago. If anybody remembers the, I'm just gonna call it the NFT shoe
Yep, 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 yep.
that Artifact and Nike put out,
It's a real thing though now, isn't it?
is becoming a real thing now.
Yeah, it's
They
actually
have
manufacturing.
yeah, they so if you're in the web 3 space, which I'm not, um, we're talking about NFTs and Bitcoin and all that kind of stuff. That's where Dot Swoosh and Artifact are revolutionizing the sneaker culture.
Mm-hmm.
Artifact is now beginning to produce sneakers from these NFTs that they made available a while back,
Yeah,
which is just dope. Yeah, I mean, I ain't got nothing bad to say about what they doing because I'm not in the Web 3 space and I don't necessarily understand. And that's also part of what Dot Swoosh is about, is helping people like me that don't understand the Web 3 space. I don't know exactly how NFTs and blockchain and Bitcoin and all this stuff works. So they're trying to bridge the gap between sneakerheads like me that don't know about that stuff and help us transition into that space if that's where we want to go.
yeah, yeah.
All that's good stuff. But we see the Cool Kai and Ami lawsuit. And I'm watching this live, and those things might not correlate right off top, right? But this is the Artifact website. If y'all watching, Artifact has a logo. If you're looking at this, this is
The Fivo artifact, epic lens.
right. There's also a Murakami Air Force One.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's also this is the Murakami.
I think that's dope, bro.
It's no,
That's
it's
just such
crazy.
a dope sneaker, dope sneaker. I love the artwork of Murakami. It's so dope, so dope.
And this is an NFT. If on on the outside, the lateral side is a swoosh.
Yeah,
On the medial side, there's the Artifact logo, which is what, TJ?
it is a thunderbolt, bro. Thor has officially come and slapped that sneaker with that thunderbolt, bro.
And if we go back If y'all ain't noticed, to the Artifact website, Artifact's logo is a lightning bolt,
Yeah,
thunderbolt, whatever you want to call it. You can look at each image that they have displayed on this website. And these are all NFTs, by the way. The Thunderbolt logo. Yeah.
yeah.
What I mean, yeah, y'all went after Warren Lotus. Y'all went after John Geiger. Y'all went after Lil Nar. But for me, going after Cool Kai and Ami means a little bit more to Nike because of the acquisition of
Of
Artifact and
that,
the fact that Artifact has a lightning bolt as their logo.
yeah, because of that thunderbolt. Because of that means more to Nike than that. The valuation of that means more to Nike than it actually does in terms of what happened to Little Nar. Little Nar was more of a, oh, here you got slap on the wrist, but you got butterfly on there. Don't be doing that again. But obviously, it means that Nike want the acquisition of that thunderbolt, which means Cool Kai could never do that ever again if he wanted to.
So this to me adds another wrinkle to that Cool Kai Ami lawsuit.
Discussion, yeah, yeah, that discussion, like,
Look, look, look. Look, 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 look. Once again, these are all NFTs. None of these products are physical yet.
your Q, you might want to turn off the music of that. You can hear the music to it.
Oh Lord.
We might get copyright strike here.
Let me stop it. Can you still hear it?
Yep, can still hear it. Just to
And
unshare it, and then
I did.
basically reshare it without the music.
All right. So
I can still hear it.
you can still hear it right now?
Yeah.
It's my headphones, bro. Hold on. Anyway, um, okay, it's this page. It's this Murakami page. That's what it was.
Yeah, probably,
All
probably.
right.
So go back to the subject matter.
Yeah. So if y'all looking, and for those of y'all that aren't looking, go to artifact.com, rtfkt.com, and y'all can see all the NFTs of designs that creators helped put into fruition. And all these pairs will presumably be available if you own the NFTs. You'll be able to
Eventually.
do, yeah, you'll be able to do whatever it is that you need to do with your NFTs and be able to get physical pairs of these sneakers, which is great.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, bro, this is an Air Force One that we're looking at with lightning bolts.
It kind of is not. It doesn't look the same lightning, but it's cool guys. But I can understand the retrospective of what they, why they don't like Cool Kai doing it. I do understand that now, because basically it's more of a derivative to, you do the lightning bolt. This is similar to the lightning bolt we're doing, so we want to take that away from you because basically we want to brand it for ourselves and use it for ourselves. But I I it's, there's similarities, but there's not similarities. If you get me.
I do. So that then puts me in a different place when I think about this lawsuit, because now I have to think about, is it about the patent for the Jordan 1, or is it about the patent for the one and the logo?
I think it's I think it's for the pattern, and then the logo comes with it. That's what I think.
Right. So we when I was first made aware of Cool Kai, his brand was Air Kai.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
He
they've taken
dropped
the
the
air.
yeah,
Yeah, he dropped the air.
he dropped the air, but the lightning bolt logo has remained. If anybody looks up Cool Kai right now on all the shoes, there's a lightning bolt. If you go to his IG, for cool.kai, because there's a lot of fake cool kai pages out there. Cool with a K, KOOL.KIY on IG. There's the
Mm-hmm.
lightning bolt. Kai Studios. There's the lightning bolt.
Mm-hmm.
This, bro, when I was watching that live, because I was very interested in finding out more about Dot Swoosh, because I do have a login. I did everything, so I'm a member of Dot Swoosh. That immediately, as soon as they started talking about Artifact, and I saw the shoes, I said, "Oh shit! This lawsuit with Cool Kai and Ami just
It's
got
not
way deeper."
it's deep, it's really deep because basically if you really think about it, like that they if bro, that lightning bolt's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely gonna say this. Cool Kai might be in trouble here, bro.
The question is,
Who did it first?
who did it first? Who trademarked it first? And if they both have their versions of it trademarked, does it matter, or does somebody have to stop using it?
I think it's how much of the similarities are different enough to make sure it's identically not the same. So that basically means is it is like now everybody's look, bro. However you want to free think of it, Three Stripes Adidas, the Panther is Puma, the swoosh is Nike. Every way you think about it now, if you get the Thunderbolt, that's the issue, bro. Because the Thunderbolt, if somebody says, "Oh, it's that Thunderbolt sneaker," what one? Who are you talking about? Cool Kai or the company associated with Nike? That's that's where the problem is now.
Yeah. And also, to a lesser degree, if I can find it, Titan. Now, Titan, for those that don't know, is a collaborator of Nike,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
they're an independent brand. Um, I think they're most known for doing collabs with LeBron, because LeBron is a fan of the brand.
Mm-hmm.
But Titan has a lightning bolt in their logo. Titan Titan's logo is a fist catching a lightning bolt, kind of like
Yeah, yeah.
you. Sheesh.
Bless you, bro.
Thank you. First sneeze on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, Titan does a lot of collabs with Nike and Jordan, and their logo is the lightning bolt in the fist, which we can see here on the back of this Titan LeBron collab.
but it's a bit different. The logo's a bit different, bro. Like I think it's different enough to not be the same as Cool Kai.
Exactly, and that's
Yeah,
why I
so
brought it up.
yeah, but because the thing is, somebody could do a Thor hammers with lightning. That's different to the lightning logo we got here, to the lightning logo we got Cool Kai. It's interpreted to, bro. That doesn't even swoosh down the medial or lateral sides of the sneaker. And in
Right.
retrospect, Cool Kai's is both either this variation you got one swoosh, one lightning bolt. I think from Nike's perspective, they're gonna ban it all in one. They're literally gonna ban it all in one and say you can't you either you can't use the swoosh, but it'll be up to whoever uses the swoosh like Cool Kai to actually prove that it's different.
Yeah. I mean,
Unfortunately,
I'm I don't know what to say, bro. I'm kind of at a loss for words with this
what's your opinion
situation.
on it though? What is your opinion on it though?
I think it's a problem. Oh, look at this
Problem for who?
for Kai.
But Bone Trooper. I see the Bone Trooper. Yeah.
And you see the lightning bolt on both sides.
Yeah. But you could pull up Cool Kai's lightning bolt. Let's compare the lightning bolts at the moment. Leave that other one. Let's just have a look at Cool Kai's lightning bolt because it might be different enough not to be the same. And that's the question: is it different enough not to be the same, or is it exactly the same? Because then you need to work out who did it first and who patented it first, and where the intellectual property came from.
So Kai's lightning bolt is pretty similar to
Yeah,
Artifact's lightning bolt.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not exactly the same, but I think it's similar enough for Artifact to have a case if they indeed trademarked it before he did.
Yeah, and that's where the problem in lies because basically, if Artifact turn around and say we did it first, then that's a problem.
Well, they have to prove it, and
Yep.
if they have proof that they trademarked the lightning bolt as their logo before Kai,
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to be nice for Kai. And I will really
Y-
hate to see him lose that because at this point is what he's known for.
Yeah, exactly.
Aside from the Nike lawsuit, if he has to stop producing his version of the shoe that he's known for, I at least want him to be able to keep his logo.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Now that this situation's got a whole load different because like React is basically React is not going to put a lawsuit against Cool Guy. It's going to be Nike because Nike's bought React. So the interesting question would be the thing we need to delve into is who did it first? Who did it first?
Yeah, and I wasn't gonna show this, but at this point we're gonna have to because this is his logo, and you can see the trademark there.
Yeah.
Well, not a trademark, but it's the registration little stamp right there.
Yep. Yep.
This is
Yep.
a video of the inside of Kai's warehouse, and you look at these pallets, stacks and stacks and stacks of boxes, and
Yeah.
we know if you've ever seen um, sneakers come into a store, most of the time is about 6 pairs per box of
Yep. Yep.
men's. So there's a lot of sneakers right here, bro.
Yeah. It looks like it, bro. Definitely looks like it.
A lot of sneakers. And the caption is I ship 300 to 500 orders a day in house.
When was this post done?
This was posted 2 days ago.
Okay. Cool. 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 The question now is we need to keep an observation of the actual case because I want to see how that react. I want to see if Nike lumber that React logo court case against Cool Kai because that then means a totally different thing. It just means it's totally different now, bro. Like this is guilty by association for the logo because Nike already going in for Cool Kai. Does that mean the logo is associated with that now as well? Because that kind of feels like this is going to be reprimanded because of that logo. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
It's not looking good.
so it's just another layer to the Nike Cool Kai lawsuit, man.
Yeah,
And
layers to this onion, bro. There's too many layers to this onion. Unfortunately, it does look like it's going down that way. Definitely looks like it's going down that way. I would I want to know if you let's do our research over our break and let's just work out what where how and it'll be interesting to know whether Cool Kai did it first and React hasn't got a case because what will be quite interesting is if Cool Kai gets sued by Nike and they're successful and nothing with React is on that, and all of a sudden Cool Kai's got a rebuttal, and his rebuttal is React have got that lightning logo.
Artifact.
I did it. I don't mean Artifact got that lightning logo. I don't know why I got the ring. Yeah,
It's okay.
Artifact has got that lightning logo, and I did it first, and that's a switcheroo, bro.
Yeah, and we know Kai rose to prominence in 2020.
Yeah,
I I had never heard of Artifact before 2021, but that doesn't mean that they hadn't already been doing what they do. So yeah, man, I don't know, bro.
so Artifact was acquired by 1921, was founded in January 2020, and has worked on collaborations like so Artifact was started apparently to what I'm looking at the moment in 2020. So roughly the same time, bro.
Yeah, and so the question then becomes, one of the questions is were Kai and Artifact aware of each other,
Yeah.
and who has the rights
To
to the lightning bolt if the courts say they are too similar? And when it comes to lawsuits concerning branding, they
yeah.
go one way or the other. I've never seen any examples of cases where a court
I have to.
decides both of y'all can use y'all's
I'm
similar
gonna
branding.
I'm gonna pull this up anyway because I think the lightning bot's slightly different as well. I'm gonna say like the lightning bot on the artifact
Yeah,
is
there's this
basically
curve. It's a little
at the top.
shorter.
Yep. So the question is, did Hawkeye have his lightning bolt way before January 2020? And the thing is, it kind of then means is to be honest, really interesting. Is really interesting to me when in the space of a year, Nike brought React
Artifact.
Artifact. Oh, come to sorry, bro. I can't even get the name right. Yeah, yeah. In the space of a year, Nike bought Artifact. Like from January 2020 to December 2021, well, more than a year, they instantly bought them. So we talk about strategies, bro. And that's all I'm gonna say to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be, it's definitely gonna be interesting moving forward with watching how this lawsuit plays out.
Yeah,
I do
definitely.
think that's part of it though. Definitely part
Yeah,
of it. Nike hadn't spoke on it. Artifact hadn't spoke on it that I know of. Kai hadn't spoke on it. But if it indeed goes to court, which I think it will, because Kai ain't backing down, it's gonna be a problem. Their lightning bolt is gonna be a problem.
hmm. So the real question and debate is when did Cool Kai trademark his lightning bolt?
Yeah,
And only you could get that insight, bro. That's what I'm saying. Because I'm pretty sure there's a couple people you can reach out and talk to about it. Because then we know React, was it React? No, it's not React.
Artifact.
Artifact. Sorry, Artifact. Then we know Artifact is we know they started in January 2021 or 20 sorry January 2020. Then next question is was Cool Kai around way before then? And did he trademark it way before then?
I
Another feeling is yes.
I doubt if Kai is going to speak on anything before this lawsuit is over with.
Mm-hmm.
It internally, of course, they're having discussions. Him and his team, uh, him and his lawyers having discussions.
Yeah.
But I doubt if anybody that I can get in contact with will be able to or willing to speak on this.
Bro, the research is easy because all you got to do is go to Cool Kai's Instagram page and work out when was the first dated version of that lightning bot used, and that in effect in effect is the usage rather than trademark. So when it first used, that's when we can find out, and that's easy to do, bro. That's really easy to do. We'll do it for the next episode or in the new year because like to me. I think I have a sneaky suspicion that I think Cool Kai did it first. If I'm honest.
Yeah, I hope for his sake because I once again I love Nike, but I don't want to see Cool Kai go away.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's up to the paperwork now, the paperwork and the lawyers.
Yeah. So in I'm just reading. I'm reading the underground. This Cool Kai is called the Underground King. So basically, it says that in 2020, Cool Kai dropped his first sneaker called the Air Kai, inspired by the Air Jordan 1 when he launched the Air Kai Studios from his premier footwear. Since then, his journey has been immaculate or impeccable. So basically, it sounds like the Cool Kai came out in 2020. And now the question is, who did it first?
Yeah, because Artifact has yet to produce physical product that might make a difference.
Yep.
But because they are the property of Nike, that difference might be pretty small
Yep.
because
Yep.
we
Yep.
know
Yep.
how big and powerful Nike is.
I think it doesn't matter about when the product was produced. It's the matter of when the first pen to paper came in about and when it was trademarked. So if you can provide the evidence of that, then you're in a better stead, and that's where the critical factor is. But I think there's enough differences with with the two lightning swooshes anyway. So artifact seems like it's got a curve at the top when Cool Kai is just straight lines. So that could be enough difference to say it's not the same. And that could still mean both people use the same, but both companies can use the same lightning logo. But at this moment in time, until Nike push um artifact, it's going to be still associated with Cool Kai, and I still believe going forward it's going to be associated with Cool Kai because everybody knows Cool Kai for having that lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I still believe it's going to be quite a difficult case for Nike to hold up against Cool Kai.
The Army also uses lightning bolt.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So
But yeah, but from that perspective, bro, it's gonna be interesting. I'm kind of intrigued to see what happens with that court case, and I don't think Cool Kai's a person that will actually settle, to be honest.
nah, he digging his feet in, bro. He ain't backing down. If anything, he's ramping up on his publicity.
Yeah.
He's posting more and more. His following has increased. I'm pretty sure his sales have increased as well.
Yep, and
And
that's the consequences. That's the consequences of what we talked about with Little Nah is the fact that as soon as in this case, no news is bad news. So in from that respect, the more attention you bring to Cool Kai, the more popular it's going to get. And unfortunately, Nike's just done that off their own rod because at the end of the day, even though they don't want to, it might make more business sense for Nike to go into business with Cool Kai in the future because basically it just means that no longer is there a court case, but or also you can actually use the product that Cool Kai is using.
yeah, I mean, he ain't the only. Well, the Artifact and Cool Kai aren't the only brands that use a lightning bolt. I mean, hell, Gatorade use a lightning bolt. It obviously is not the same,
No.
but I think those are similar enough to cause problems for Kai as far as his court case is concerned.
It's an interesting one we'll monitor, and
And it may be breaking news on the ground level, but I'm pretty sure the Nike lawyers been all over that.
yeah, exactly. I think you might have more of an inside lane than a lot of people anyway because of your relationship with certain people. So from that retrospect, it's going to be interesting to keep a eye on the situation.
For sure.
Yeah, but it's guys, it's nearly that time where we have to kind of condemn some people for doing bad behavior. But it's Christmas, so let's get into this, bro.
All right, let's do
Yeah.
it.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers.
Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts.
Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty. And this time I'll make sure I have no wig in my beard. Yeah. that was just too funny. That was too funny last week. Okay, cool. This week's docket, we have two cases. We have two representative cases to go through. So for number one, we want to talk. Actually, maybe we have three. Maybe we have three. Number one is our favorite Ponzi scheme. We want to call this the Ponzi scheme of all Ponzi schemes for sneakers. And if you've been living under a rock, we are going to tell you what this Ponzi scheme was about. This was Mr. Zendaya Kicks, as we call him. And basically, he was doing some foul play, keeping people's money, not giving people sneakers, and apparently, obviously, got convicted. He pleaded not guilty to the charges in August. We face his trial next June time. But while that's happening, bro, while that court case is happening, the receivership of of whoever's in charge of Zendaya Kicks has remaining 60,000 pairs of sneaker inventory, and he's looking to sell these on eBay, bro.
Yes.
Can you imagine this?
Zeta Kicks is a dirty bastard.
Yeah. So not only is he in court, but he is secretly whoever the guy who's received the sneakers or inventory. His name is David. How is it Stapleton? David Stapleton. That's the guy right there. He basically is trying to sell the evidence as we speak, bro. So if you go on eBay at this moment in time, most of the sneakers are actually there for sale for the maximum resale price possible to grab as much money as possible. This is a smash and grab to sell that product as quick as possible to get the money and hide the evidence and say we haven't got the sneakers, sorry, unfortunately, and probably keep the money and plead. Even though if he loses the case, if he doesn't lose the case, but this is getting worse and worse and worse for Zendaya Kicks because obviously when you do something like this, it comes to light, and obviously this has come to light through the eBay case, for the eBay sales, and obviously, bro, he's looking more and more guilty as we speak.
Yeah, I think ironically his name is Michael, and he primarily sells Jordans. But Zeta Kicks is a dirty bastard. He got in over his head, in my opinion. He got way too greedy, in my opinion. He can say whatever he want to say, but when you do something like this, and if you look at the multiple reports of this, there's a lot of pairs, a lot of different silhouettes and colorways, and multiple pairs of each silhouette. Like you it's bruh.
It could be totally naive. Zendaya Kicks might not be doing it. It might be David Stapleton that's actually trying to sell.
It's him.
I think it is. I think it's a smash and grab. I think it's hide the evidence. I think sell the inventory, get as much money as possible, and not even fulfill the payments that's due to the people that actually pay the money itself. So not only are you getting one fund of money, so basically you've taken the people's money that is actually pre-ordered the sneakers. Now you're getting double whammy because you're actually selling the inventory that was owed to the people that for basically has owed the money to. So now, in retrospect, bro, and we know sneaker prices go up.
Mhm.
So in retrospect, if you was pre-ordering that sneaker for 350 and the sneaker price has gone up to 450, you're making that profit up as well. So all of a sudden, not only you double staked the profit, you basically sold that sneaker twice. That sneaker needs to be going to the people that pre-ordered it. You don't want to fulfill that payment. You've taken their money and now you also want to sell that inventory. So on that, bro, oh, I've got so much I could say. This guy is absolute vile for the sneaker community. Bro, have your say because I can't say no more.
Zeta Kicks is a dirty bastard. Michael Malik Zeta, guilty. David Stapleton is an accessory. You guilty.
Guilty, and they need to take David Stapleton to court as well with him for perjury, bro. Was it perjury when you do some shady business like this?
Yeah, he's a liar. They both liars. They both dirty bastards. They both trying to take advantage of us sneakerheads that don't have the wherewithal or the means to get the sneakers for retail, or too impatient or scared, and they want to pay them pre-sale prices to guarantee their pairs. And listen, the controversy came out about the cool grays, right? We just
Yep.
got cherries, so we a year out from the initial announcements of his uh dirty dirty tactics, and all of a sudden you back in the news again because now you're
Yep.
trying to liquidate on eBay under a different name. And look, bro, like you said, he's selling cool grays. What is this our size? US 11 for 258. That's like $20 above retail.
hmm
Because in the US they was 225 with tax. That's 243 in my neck of the woods. So $15 above retail minus the shipping. And these might not even be real sneakers. Look at the cut on that sneaker, bro. That don't look like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
real pair in that picture.
Is
Granted,
that
it's
is
just
that
a
Zen-
picture.
is that
It's a
Zendaya Kicks?
yeah, yeah.
Liar, liar, your pants are on fire. You deserve everything that you desire. Go to hell. That's all I'm
And for
saying.
that, bro, I'm bringing out the Dremel of justice. We gonna file down the edges around this whole Zeta Kicks controversy until we get to the nitty gritty. And something is telling me in the middle of this controversy is a bunch of bullshit. Zeta Kicks, we don't need you in the sneaker community. We already got enough opportunists and resell. I just got through going off about the Travis Scott and how I know probably 70-80% of the people that got that sneaker, along with the eBay dunks, along with the lobsters, and every other sneaker that is deemed hot, Alma Mayer and everything else. We don't need you, bro. You do
hmm
this man took reselling to a whole nother level, bro. You're not Benjamin Kicks, okay? You will never be what you want to be when you're doing stuff like this. If you're gonna
There,
do
there,
it, at least do it the right way.
there's one way of doing business, and that way is definitely not you. That way is definitely not what you're doing because nobody who does business like that. You market yourself as a pre-orderer, and all of a sudden you basically aren't fulfilling your orders. What kind of business is that?
Bro, you're not fine line, dog. Like it's not all all the pre-sellers and resellers, you are the absolute worst. The
That's what I
worst.
said. That's what I said, bro. It's disgraceful. Like at the end of the day, you are guilty, so you deserve everything that's coming to you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
And I
saying. You're
already I already don't like resellers. He make resellers not like him.
exactly, and that's a bad thing. But next court case, bro. And this time we might not have a charge to this because basically I'm gonna share this, bro. Read this, bro. according to Nike, this is Nike versus StockX again.
Yeah.
Not for the first time, not for the second time, not for the millionth time, but for the billionth time. Nike versus StockX, where Nike is basically saying they purchased 78 fake shoes from StockX for basically authenticated StockX sneakers, with approximately 36 being sold to a single buyer. So basically, they're saying literally all your sneakers are nearly fake. So, so they also went on to say StockX advertised for years without those documents. Basically, they're saying the authentication process guarantees 100% of the goods sold on StockX is genuine, and they're disclaiming the fact that there isn't. And this is why StockX has recently basically said that they can't guarantee authentication, but it's 99.99999 minus the 0.0001% accurately real.
Right.
So
And they tried to cover this up when the news came out, when people caught wind of it. People that obviously spend more time on StockX than the average person noticed that, wait a minute, they changed, something don't look right. And people did
so
research and it came out.
so is this a case of Nike is elaborating
Mhm.
or speculating or creating mayhem to disreputable the brand StockX, or is this genuine? That's what I want to know from you, bro.
I think it's a mixture of different things. So the lawsuit is already going. Obviously, Nike feels like they got StockX on the ropes. And in the interest of winning lawsuits, having as much evidence as possible is a good thing. So Nike is
What
doing their due diligence and they gathering more evidence, as
more?
much evidence as they can. And
So
they got the
so
money
the
to spend on these shoes.
so the question, bro, is this big cap? Is this little cap? Or is this just smoke and mirrors? The three.
I think it's legit.
You really think so you really think right this moment in time Nike's just literally purchased 78 fake sneakers from StockX, and basically they've got people around, say they bought like a thousand. I don't, the thing is, the reason why I said this to you is, how many sneakers did they buy to work out that 78 were fake? Did they buy 1,000? Did they buy 100? Did they buy 2,000?
Uh that's a good question. That's a good question. I didn't think about it from that perspective.
And this is why I say this to you. Is it big cap, small cap, or smoke and mirrors? Because even having 78 fakes is bad, bro. But in
Oh yeah.
retrospect, if they have to buy 100,000 sneakers to get 78, then that's obviously that they're going against the 100% legit. That's not right. It's never right. This is why I always tell people, when you go to StockX, when you buy stuff from the secondary market, the resale market, check your sneakers, because in retrospect they might be fake. And
But
this
the
is why, because you can't guarantee, unless you get it on release day or close to release day, you can't guarantee your sneaker is authentic.
the problem with StockX doing this with the, like you said, the 100% tag on stuff, or putting that StockX tag on a sneaker, automatically, presumably, makes it authentic, right?
Yep.
So even one fake sneaker discredits them, which is why, probably why they took that 100% authentic off the website.
And exactly that. This is what this is. They knew this was coming. They knew the conversations were there. They knew that maybe Nike had caught them out. The fact that they got 100% guarantee genuine authentication, and this is why
And
they're taking out.
and and I know this from personal experience. You can't return sneakers to StockX.
No, you can't.
So once
You
you
don't.
buy it, the seller ships the shoe to StockX for authentication, in air
And
quotes, and they send it to you. Once that sneaker is delivered, it's yours. There is
Yep.
no return policy. Zero chance that you can send that sneaker back to StockX for whatever reason. And we know for years from firsthand accounts from loads of people across the internet, StockX customer service is trash.
Always was, always been, and always will be until they sort it out. That's
So
like,
if you whether you cut that green tag off of that shoe or not, it don't matter because it's yours now.
and the reason why I'm saying this, and I know we all both of us love Nike and the products they make. The reason why I'm saying this, and the reason why I thought there was going to be three cases, is because I was going to take Nike there, but I'm not, but I'm just going to mention it here. When they say that you have to interact with we interact with the sneakers app to get early access, you don't, bro. You don't. I've there's many cases right this moment in time that a couple of people that I know have not interacted with the app, and I've done that before. I've not interacted with the app ever, and for like in 2021 I wasn't interacting with the app at all because I got fed up. But I got exclusive access after exclusive access after exclusive access after exclusive access, and I know a couple of people that don't even interact with the app that got exclusive access to the Travis Scott
Hmm.
lows. So this is why I'm saying: is it cap, big cap, small cap, or smokes and mirrors? I'm I'm leaning to small cap, and I'm leaning to the fact that what StockX did with changing their 100% guaranteed authentication mark to authentic authentication or new box or whatever it was what they put in the app was because of this. The fact that 78 fakes came through, and we don't know the exact number that was brought because was this. We know the Travis Scott Jordan 1 mochas. No, the Travis Scott Jordan 1 mochas, the high OGs. There was thousands and thousands of fake that went through. We also know right this moment in time that if anybody didn't get the lows, the Travis Scott lows, do not get a pair on the secondary market because the fakes are so legit. You ain't gonna find out what it is.
Yeah, if you go on Instagram, I can't remember exactly which account because we see them on multiple accounts. But
Yep,
I just saw a video last night
yep.
of
I think
footage
so,
from a counterfeit factory producing Jordan 1 low Travis
yeah.
Scott's.
And I think this right here is a consequence of how good I feel. Look. I'm gonna be really, 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 really honest, bro. I feel sorry for StockX, but I don't feel sorry for StockX because StockX has earned a lot of money from reselling. But also, I do feel sorry for StockX because right this moment in time, I'm gonna give you a warning to you guys. Right, the fakes are becoming so legit and so good. They're even becoming better than the real pairs.
No, it's their fault though, because for years now they've been outed by content creators, by people who just want a real pair. They just want
Yeah,
justice. They want what they're paying for. If you're paying premium secondary market prices for high end products, which they are most of the time, it's a premium sneaker, bro. They
yep,
want their money's worth. If we just talking about super expensive sneakers, if I go on StockX and I think I'm buying a PE, a legit PE for 10,000, 15, $20,000, and I get that sneaker and it's fake and I can't get my 20 racks back, bruh, what am I supposed to
bro.
do now?
I'm
I
I'm
bought a
for
fake $20,000 sneaker. I'm going crazy. I'm going to find StockX, and again, it's their fault because they don't vet their employees. They
I'm
don't
for
train.
I'm for
They don't train people on authentication.
unfortunately, bro. I'm gonna say one thing. The thing with StockX is you're never ever gonna get PE come through StockX that you can verify because nobody see like bro we see taxis every day, we see Chicago's every day, we see every single GR sneaker every day. Nobody sees a PE, bro. When unless you got PE money, you ain't gonna see a PE, right?
That's
So
it's
how
their
you gonna
fault.
But how are you gonna legit check that? You can't legit check that. How
They
is anybody?
can.
You
They
can't
have to
legit check a
do
PE.
they have to do what's necessary
You
because
can't.
they
You
make
can't get a
money.
PE. Yeah,
They
but you
make
can't get.
money, bro. They
You can't
planes,
get.
cars,
Yeah,
bikes, trains, and planes exist.
yeah,
They can go if they feel it's necessary. If they care about the integrity of their company, either they won't sell them because they don't know, or they'll find legit pairs. Whether they have to travel, whether they have to send somebody to go see, or bring somebody in that can prove it. That's what they have to do to maintain integrity.
yeah. You can't pick up a PE sneaker, smell it, sniff it, look at it, and authenticate it. You can't. You can't
Bro,
do that. You can't
StockX
do that in 30 seconds,
StockX
bro.
has StockX has multiple facilities around the United States. There's a StockX place here in Georgia, probably
Yeah,
40 minutes away from where I live right now. They have a facility. North Carolina ain't that far from here, bro.
yeah,
Hours. It's a you can take a flight to North Carolina and be there in 45 minutes. Or you can drive the 5-6 hours it'll take to get to Chapel Hill, and you work for a big company. You can't tell me somebody up there can't get access to these players and these coaches and these people that work for this institution and see legit pairs of those sneakers.
And I'm gonna say anybody that's trying to buy a PE from StockX, don't do it.
They can
Don't
do
do it.
it. They can find out, bro. They got the money. They
Yeah,
make money off of every pair that's sold on that platform. If you go on there and sell a pair of sneakers for $20, they're gonna give you 10 and keep 5.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, I would say if you got PE money, do your background research to get it from somewhere else because, like, all I'm saying is, who touches PEs like that? You can't
Not that
start.
many people.
No employee in StockX will ever be able to verify a PE legitimately. Like if any like, and the thing is this is not sneakers. And even if you, the worst thing what StockX did, and what worst thing was would what this reselling company did was make the conveyor belt of authenticating sneakers like that as a business. And unfortunately, you can't do that. You can't just grab a PE sneaker, look at it, sniff it, smell it, put it in a box, and say it's legit. You can't. You can't do that with a PE. You don't know what a PE looks like or feels like because nobody PEs don't come around that often. Maybe they're doing, maybe some do, maybe some don't. But it's not a general sneaker that you can verify just like that.
Bro, is and it's not impossible. The point I'm trying to make is it's not impossible. When you have
Yeah,
a company that's that big, it's known worldwide, and you bringing in the type of capital that they bring in, and you want to create a reputation, and you want people to believe that they can trust you, you have to do what you have to do.
yeah.
They're not gonna go broke from sending one or two people to these places where these things are not necessarily available, but to the places where these things exist. I'm not saying go to UNC and buy all the pairs from the players. No, go there, make the contact with these people and let them know, hey, this is what we want to do. Is that possible? It can be done, bro. If a news reporter can get in there, these people can get in there. They can talk to
Yeah.
the coaches. They can talk to the staff. They can talk
I,
to the players that
it's
have
gonna
these
be
things in possession and go
it's
and see them and check them and understand what it is, what the materials are, what the numbers are, what the construction is. It can be done. They
does
chose
don't
not to
P's
do
come
it.
with like like kind of some verification because it goes to certain players, it goes to certain, it's got certain
Yeah,
names on it,
it's
and
got a
it's
it's got
so
a record.
Exactly, it's got a record, so you need to be able to trace that record. So, like, bro, we're basically veering off the main subject, which is Nike versus StockX. But
No, we making a point though.
we're making a point, definitely making a point. But I want, like, from my, I can't give you a non-guilty or guilty. I just want to bring this onto
No, they
court because it's
guilty.
a, what
Fuck
you reckon?
that. They
StockX are
guilty.
guilty? Like,
Yes,
their reputation is hanging on the line, bro, at the moment.
it's done.
All right, cool. On that then, on that then. Guilty, because I'm just gonna say, StockX, your reputation's on the line. Nike have got your balls in the grip. They're tightening the noose, and it's going downhill. A lot of people don't want to rock with you no more. Nobody really wants to buy from you no more. It's looking bad for you guys.
Yo, I
Your
had to change. I had to change bits so we can sever. We gonna sever the umbilical
the
cord.
ties.
We gonna sever that umbilical cord that StockX got to the sneaker community. I'm sick and tired of talking about this, bro. And every time it comes up, it's worse. And because we was talking about PEs, we kind of went off on a tangent. I get what you
Yep,
saying, but the point is, these things can be proven. Okay,
and
how many of the people that matter at StockX really cares about the authenticity? Because this ain't a 2022 thing.
yep,
It's not a 2021 thing. It's not a 2020 thing. It's not a 2019 thing. We can go back to 2017, 2016 of people complaining, making videos about, look, this a real pair that I got from Foot Locker or that I got from sneakers, and this a pair I got from StockX. They're not the same.
and
And I ain't talking about quality control issues. I'm talking about
mhm.
the materials ain't the same, the colors ain't the same, they don't wear the
I,
same, the
I,
inside ain't the
I
same, they don't smell the same. It's
the,
not the same.
and just to caveat that not every sneaker is the same as well, because when you hold, like, when you talk about taxis, the taxi material for a smaller size was a different to material to a larger size.
No,
So,
I'm talking
and
about
from
same size.
same, okay, 'cause that's totally different then. But like, from that, yeah, the reputation's looking, no, it's not looking good for StockX, and unfortunately, I think this is only start. This is the only start from Nike. I think they will be going after other reselling companies. I'm not even joking.
But what other resale companies have a reputation as bad as StockX?
They don't, but I can see them going after Goat. I can see them going after other different companies, mate. I'm not even joking.
I think GOAT playing with a bigger pocketbook than StockX is, and
Yep.
GOAT for whatever reason has a better reputation because I think they care more.
Yep. Yep. And guys, goes back to what I said at the start. Goes back to what I said at the start. Reputation is key to success. And caring about your product and caring about what you do is key to success. You give and you take. If you keep taking and not giving, this is what happens. And that's all I'm saying. Sneaker Court's done for this week, bro. Let's go back to the rest of the show.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers.
Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
I don't know why you like getting me fired up like this on the podcast.
Because it's good, bro. Because this is no, it's not really good, but it needs to be discussed because people look to us to discuss stuff like this, bro.
You're
And
stressing me out, bro. You're stressing me out on
What
purpose.
do you mean?
You're stressing me out for content. I don't appreciate it.
That is the title for this podcast.
No, it's
Stressing
not.
me out for content.
No.
Stop stressing me out. I'm gonna this might be actually be called Q Dog Rage. The Q Dog Rage. Nah. So, but yeah, this is an interesting. This has gone above an hour and a half above what we were scheduled to do. But like I say, it's Christmas, so we can.
Bah humbug.
Bar humbug. Yes. But today, obviously, Q, you want to do the recap? Just do the recap. I'll let you do the
Man,
recap this week.
it's a whole lot going on, man. I didn't think the end of the year was going to be this eventful, but
It's getting there.
between all the lawsuits and the botch releases, it's a lot of controversy going on. Um, just don't forget to give while you're trying to take. All right?
That is the episode title there. Don't forget to give while you take. Thank you. This is what we needed. But yes, just in general, I think Q is totally done for this year for the
You burnt me.
podcast.
You burnt me out on this one, bro. Because like I don't recall ever getting this fired up this many times on one podcast. Bro. I really need the break now. I needed a break before, but after this episode, I don't even want to look at sneakers no more. But we know I will. But I don't even want to look at sneakers no more.
what upset you the most? Go on, bro. Talk to me. What upset you the most? Was it the Travis Scott situation? Was it Zendaya kicks or was it StockX, bro? There's only three that I can only vaguely remember three that would cause this issue.
Actually, it's probably the StockX situation because we know resale ain't going away. It died down.
Mhm.
You know, toward the summer of this year, it started to die down. It's still kind of on the bubble,
Yep.
so to speak. Certain stuff, even when certain stuff sells out, the resale ain't that high. So I get that part. So I'm not as upset about that as I am about. And the Zeta Kicks situation and the StockX situation kind of tied themselves into each other, in my opinion, because I think companies like StockX embolden people like Zeta Kicks. Because in my mind, he's looking at a company like StockX saying, if they can do it, I can do it too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I'm just sick and tired and done with StockX, bro. Like as far as using them for reference to gauge the resale market, I think that's still kind of valid because they don't set the market. The
Yeah.
sellers
Yeah.
set the market. So that part of the website I will still use for reference purposes. But as far as buying anything from StockX, if you're selling, especially if you're selling fakes,
Mm-hmm.
you love StockX. But if you're buying, stay away from StockX, man.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. It's not looking good at all. With the situation with StockX, we can talk about it every which way, left, right, center. I still have a belief that StockX will start to die down, and Nike will just intervene and buy them out. I do think either they're gonna crush them and leave it, or crush them and take the bits and reuse what they want. Because I think the valuation, the market valuation of pricing, what the price for sneakers is a second nature inherent thing that every sneakerhead does, and to lose that will be basically going back to the wild wild west, bro, where you don't know what the price or how to price a sneaker for the resellers.
Right. I really hope at the end of the day that Nike crushes StockX in this lawsuit, drives them out of business, and takes over their facilities for distribution purposes, and at the same time increasing the volume and the availability of sneakers nationwide and in turn worldwide to
Yep.
the markets that really need that influx of pairs, and
Yep.
also to try to stop some of this final boss foolishness that we've been dealing with.
Oh yeah, the final boss delivery, guys. Yeah. That needs to somehow stop, like in terms of what's happening. But guys, this is episode 48 of the Shootout podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining in. Thank you always, like I say, in 3 hours and 30 minutes. It's been a mission to get here.
Yeah,
For our last podcast of 2022, guys, and
yeah,
imagine, bro, like 48 episodes in, there's more to come from us. Have a merry Christmas, guys. Look after yourselves. Make sure you look after yourselves, both mentally, both physically. Make sure you don't put yourselves into any crisis for any sneakers that you like. Obviously, if you didn't get any of the hype releases this year, be careful of where you buy your sneakers for next year, because obviously fakes exist. Make sure you know how to verify your sneakers, all of that stuff. And if you need help, just reach out. We'll obviously help you as much as possible. But from me, guys, have a happy new year, and from Q as well, have a happy new year. Enjoy yourselves in the new year as well, and have a merry Christmas. On that note, bro, do you want to count us out?
yes, sir, man. Look, we appreciate all the support throughout this journey so far. We started at the top of the year with the Shootout podcast from episode 1 all the way to 48. We will be back next year with the
Hopefully not as
same.
stressed out. Hopefully
no,
it's not
no,
as stressed
no,
out as Q is today.
no. We gonna have the same energy, bro. We gonna continue to bring the positive energy, have the conversations. And hopefully we'll see y'all in the comments, man. Hit them like buttons and support both channels, all the social media outlets that we have. And from TJ and myself, hopefully all of y'all be able to cop all the sneakers y'all like, because y'all deserve all the sneakers y'all want. Okay? Don't drink too much on New Year's. Shootout podcast.
We'll be back New Year's Day. Not for you guys. We're recording on New Year's Day. We'll be back on the third. Was it the third? I think
Yeah,
it'll be
yeah,
the
yeah,
third.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
The
no,
third.
second, maybe. Yes, yeah,
One of
third.
them
Sorry, sorry.
days.
One of
In
them days. One of
January.
them days. One of them days in January. We'll catch you guys then, guys. So on that, Q, round us up, bro.
Yes, sir. We'll get with y'all next year. Peace
Peace.
out.
Peace out.